Hello everybody and welcome back to the ESFL. It is ESFL 95. Welcome everybody to your Saturday night pre-fight before the UFC. We have a great card this evening. The Xbox champion will be defending his belt along with a whole slew of other competitors, even kicking things off on the PlayStation side of things tonight as well. My name is Bailey and thank you for joining us. And as ever on a Saturday, I am joined by the wonderful, spectacular, magnanimous, powerful Mr. Bruce Lee. Rob, how are you this evening, sir?
Wow, I'm feeling pretty good after that introduction there, Bailey. And
Goddamn right.
Doing well. Yeah, feels good to be here with you. We got some great fights tonight, and we're going to see what's going to go down in that championship fight with that Xbox champion. So, you know, I wouldn't rather be anywhere else.
Of course not. Of course not. Indeed, it is a great card this evening. We will take a look at it just a second for you as we get it going. Here we go. The big boys are out tonight. Top of the bill, ESFL 95. You got Suave Jamie defending that belt against the up-and-coming Southpaw. He wants to get it in tonight. He thinks he can snatch it from the hands of the man who's competed so well up to this point, both undefeated so far this season in the ESFL. Very interesting matchup up there on the card as well. Co-main event, Hasboys will be taking on Blake to Tyler. Another great matchup. Two guys that have only lost to the best, two relative new names on the scene in the ESFL this season, but you know, they're hungry. They're coming for it. They want some notoriety. They want to get their names out there. They want to build themselves a little legacy here in the ESFL. Apart from that, TH4 recognizes back on the card tonight, as is Peyton, making his home here on Xbox, sitting down on his shots against Trixie tonight is the game plan. And Snake, the highly touted prospect, arriving on the scene once again. Want to know, very, very highly touted based on his performance in other organizations. He'll be taking on the newcomer, ERCL JJ, number 5 in online ranked championships right now. That's how you get an entry spot right there in the ESFL. Aside from that, Dino's coming back against Jamie. And on the undercard, the prelims there that are kicking off in just a moment. We've got the PlayStation side of things. Prime Boxer against Gavin. What a matchup. Zayaf is taking on Onza. Once again, Onza a chance to avenge that loss that he dropped to him in their last outing. But that'll be an interesting matchup there, as well as Marshall Machine, The Dream, and Easy will be kicking things off against Rock Roman tonight. It is a fantastic fight card, everybody. Mr. Bruce Lee, come on, tell me now. Who is standing out to you? Who are the big names? Who are these people at home got to watch out for tonight?
All right, so the second fight of the night, we have the Dream 32 making his debut in the ESFL. But this guy is, you know, popular amongst the people in the PS4 community. You know, he's previously competed in ESFL Proving Grounds where he defeated Dark Exile. He's 0-0, and he's looking to make a statement against Gassy Jalapeno. So that's the key fight of the night. And the rematch, Bailey,
yes.
Zayaf versus Onza. We've already seen it. It was a wild contest. Zayaf almost was taken out, but he was able to overcome the Vegas MMA standout Onza, and I cannot wait for this rematch.
I mean, it should be a good one. I mean, you know, Zayaf is someone who's come so far throughout his time here at the ESFL. He's fought the best of the best. He's won some, he's lost some. And Onza, a true vet, someone who we expected to do very well. He's 4-4 this season. You know, he's had good performances. He's had some difficult opponents. He hasn't fought since that loss to Zayaf. So you know he's looking for revenge tonight. And Zayaf himself is trying to get it in. But aside from that, a whole slew of cards, like we said. The two men in the main event, another time that we've got two undefeated fighters competing tonight, Suave Jamie and Southpaw. So Jamie, obviously the champion. Southpaw, you know, he's not lost yet, has not tasted the bitter sting of defeat this season. So, you know, he's going to be looking to come in. He's going to be confident, trying to grab the belt out of the hands of the champ, Mr. Suave Jamie. Hasboys and Blake Tyler, fantastic co-main event. The Xbox guys taking the top of the bill tonight, but they always come to bang, don't they, Rob? They come to fight. They come to get it in, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
most
indeed.
Definitely, baby. Most definitely.
Good. Right, we're going to kick things off with our first fight here in just a second. Easy, who is making his debut this evening. Funny thing just to note, it's written on his scouting report, Rob, that he's a massive fan of Mr. Ed Parker. I mean, what do you make of that going into this first matchup here?
I mean, anybody that idolizes Ed Parker is probably going to emulate his style, and we're going to see a patient fighter that's going to sap the stamina and really, you know, try to make his idol proud and fight to the T. So we should see a very dangerous Izzy E Z here, Mr. Bailey, and I cannot wait.
Yeah, well, he's got a tough test in Rock Roman. I mean, that is a name we have seen a lot. I mean, he's been in and out of competition for the ESFL for on multiple seasons. I mean, he's someone who's been on the scene since UFC 2, so he's a dangerous opponent. Got a deadly ground game here. It looks like Izzy's going to lock in the Peter Yan pick there, and to counter, TJ Dillashaw. What do you think of that, Rob?
Oh, Peter Yan is such a good player to pressure box. He's got power, a nice top game, but TJ Dillashaw has some really good kicks, and you could really utilize that kickboxing very, very well. So it's a very evenly matched fight here. I'm excited to see how Rock Roman and Izzy decide to play this in the bantamweight division in our first fight of the night, Bailey.
I mean, bantamweight may be the best division, you know, that we have in UFC 4. It depends on your own opinion, of course, there. But oh, we've got the COVID crowd as well. Silence in the audience for this one.
Oh, I love the COVID crowd.
No, you don't. You love the roaring, don't you, Rob? You want the
I do.
You want the noises. That's right.
I do.
But hell, let's get it on ESFL 95. First fight of the night, the veteran Rock Roman with TJ Dillashaw taking on the newcomer, the Ed Parker aficionado admirer, Mr. Izzy Easy.
And it looks like they're just kind of feeling themselves out. There goes Izzy throwing a couple combos early. Nice body kicks by Izzy.
Oh, I mean, they both landed a body kick there. That roundhouse off the rear leg for Roman and a switch kick off the lead for Izzy, but they both got eaten. They both ate a lead hook for it, Rob, and that's the problem really with those kicks. Nice block though. Took that one on the elbows, did Rock Roman. Not going to be able to take too many of them. That will work in the favor. Nice straight fake to the body, and Izzy's just committing to that jab. Nice job though. Snaps in the straight lead hook to the body.
Yeah, very, very good stuff. You see some good head movement. Oh, knocks him down with a little push kick there. Is he able to get back up?
Off the lead leg as well. We don't see that too often. There's a bit more of a range on it. Really be careful when setting those kicks up, especially against Yan. Goes back to the two lead hook, rear roundhouse again. And trying to dip that head, throw that right hand over the top. Rock Roman already there with the takedown attempt. There may have been a double leg that was out of range. Or maybe he was just trying to fake it out. We don't know. Double jab step in for Izzy. Tries to follow up with the big right hand. This time the slip to the outside and the head kick banging off the block. Well timed though, Rob.
Definitely. And Izzy Easy looks like he really likes that jab straight body kick. So watch out for that. And Rock Roman needs to, you know, prepare accordingly. I
like Rock. He's stepping in and out. Nice job catching it. That goes for the spinning elbow. But he's stepping in and out a lot. Nice sit out. But whiffs on the body kick. And he's going to eat the switch on the return. That's going to cost him a little chunk of his stamina there. Those are the small mistakes that really tend to add up at this level. Tries to do the same thing again this time. A little too early. Hits the straight. Tries to counter back with a double jab. But he's in hook range there. Hits the right hand and then the lead uppercut. A little bit of head health bumping off. This time gets to the outside of that double jab. And now the fakes from Izzy. As he's trying to bait Rock Roman into that hooking range. Once again, there's the driving double. Doesn't get it. Breaks so into the clinch with the right hand over the top.
And again, Izzy's landing that lead body kick, and it's, you know, adding up. There's the takedown, but denied. Good job by Izzy. Stayed on his feet.
Man, too.
Oh, again, that body shot landed.
Oh, nasty. Oh, there's a nice front kick though, and a lead hook to the body to follow up. And Rock Roman ate a few shots to the dome. In that clinch position, blocks that one and nails him with a straight right nicely. Gets his lead hook in there as well, but he's stepping in hook range there. Got to be a little careful.
Oh, big kick right there.
Oh, it clobbered him. Oh.
Big shot.
Oh. Nice little knockdown right there for Izzy. He tries to pour it on with the pressure, still using that jab, planting a lot with that jab as well now, stepping into it. Rock Roman still trying to turn his head off to the outside of that rear right hand, but that right hook is coming and he's gonna have to be careful. 10 seconds left in the first here.
Beautiful job.
My goodness, that head kick almost took him out there, Rob.
Yeah, he leaned back, threw a sniper straight, man, then threw a head kick after. That was very good stuff from Rock Roman, you know, stealing the round back. That was looking like it was going to be in the favor of Izzy until that ending exchange there. And now we got a pretty even fight here, Bailey, and let's go. Round number 2.
Fight indeed. Still a lot of that outside head movement from Rock Roman, trying to hit that pull counter again. This jab from Izzy. Izzy has been coming out nice and fast, pulling the third punch in the combination, typically that lead hook, and then snaps a beautiful slip straight right down the pipe. Misses this time, and every time Izzy's countering with that straight lead hook to the body rub.
Yeah, he's doing a great job with that straight lead hook to the body, and it seems like Rock Roman is kind of feeling himself a little bit with these reads and his head movement, and there is the beautiful takedown, but no, Izzy's able to defend it again.
Great takedown defense from Izzy, and then against pause with the jab, the right hand splits over the top though.
Bang!
Nice work. There's the switch once more. He's done such good work with that, and he's catching him coming forward. Typically, it's difficult to land kicks as your opponent approaches, but he's done a great job catching him right on the end. Oh, nice crane kick. Lead leg coming out there, but now tries to bang it with a head kick. Misses. Nice roundhouse double shots to the body there. Trying to put the pressure on and make him pay for that miss.
Yeah, it seems like Rock Roman is starting to find that flow a little bit. I feel a little momentum, and as I say that, Izzy opens up with a huge combination.
2, 3, 4. Beautiful punch combinations. They did 2 3s and then ended with a 4-piece. Didn't really get the job done, but rocked him up badly. And Rock Roman's going to have to rethink his strategy. He was, as you said, feeling himself out, trying to get the time in, and it was starting to creep away on the stamina as well, getting that veteran status working for him. But he has to be careful, Rob, especially with Peter Yan locked in for Izzy there.
Yeah, most definitely. You got to watch out. Keep his defense high. That block is getting low. A lot of punches have landed on that green bar at the top left of your screen. You cannot take punches forever, Balian.
You can not indeed, but you see the difference in the veteran and the newcomer here today. Izzy's rounding that 1, 2, 3, and Rock Roman's pulling it. Rock Roman's going for the 1, 2 lead uppercut, and there, just as I say, he splits it in there again. So that's the difference right here. He's trying to nail that lead uppercut instead of that hook. Throw off the timing of Izzy so he doesn't get that pull counter as easily.
Now they're just staying a little bit further apart. You could tell they're being a little bit more careful.
Whoa, good lead hand work. Gets under the hook though. Beautiful work. Slips right underneath. No counter shot. Ooh, bit risky stepping in.
Oh, Balian on Rock Roman.
That block is low. He's going to get out of there. Got to find a way to move. Taking advantage of the footwork stat of TJ right there. He may have used that L1 back flick there. Sometimes it's hard to see, but he's doing a great job pulling out all this offense, and that's what he wants. Misses the crane kick. It's a straight right, and here comes Izzy one more time. Drops it with the lead left hand on top. Landing this ground and pound right here. This might be the end of the fight. If he could just cover up, he's still in it, Rob.
He is going to be able to, man, he's going to survive. Good job, good defense, and we're going to see a round number 3, and Izzy is going to be tired in this third and final round. We're going to see how that plays into the fight.
Ooh. I mean, I don't even know how to score that second round. That was close both ways. Izzy hurt Rock Roman. Obviously, Rock Roman definitely caught Izzy a few times, but that head health on Rock Roman is dangerously low. His nose is all kinds of busted up for all that stamina advantage he's got. One jab destroyed that block, Rob, so he has to be really careful. And like you said, stay on the outside and keep those feet a little further apart.
Most definitely. Rock Roman cannot afford to get hit with a big shot. He's got to be very defensive. You can already see him utilizing that head movement, and he has to figure out a way to, you know, hit Izzy clean. Easier said than done. Definitely
easier said than done, especially the 160 MS or so that they're playing at. He did a good job with the head kick earlier and followed it up with the straight. That's what he's got to do. He's not going to give, you know, Izzy these openings. It was that crane kick that fell short that gave him the opportunity to step in with the straight right to counter, and if he keeps creating openings like that for Izzy, he's going to put himself in trouble. There's a nice slip straight right, nice and simple. Didn't follow up with the straight this time. Tries to bang the overhand, and that block is so low, Rob. The bleed through damage taking his head health down to half there.
Yeah, most definitely. That head health is so low. Nice dug there, though. He's doing what he's got to do. Look at these slips.
He has to
right now from Rock Roman.
I mean, he's getting some punishment off for it, but there's not much reward in it, unfortunately. If he can find a counter, and this is just, though. I mean, there's not much he can do right here. He has no block. His head health is low. He has to create space. He has to create distance. It's going to be really hard for him to do this.
It is. He needs to open up, though. Oh, he's rocked. Slips that uppercut. Nice job. Now Izzy's on the attack, Balian. Oh, good body shot, though.
Izzy is just firing that left hook, just trying to work that block over and over. He knows it's going to bleed through to the head health. Unfortunately for Rock Roman, I wonder if he'll start to work the body a little. There's a nice, beautiful 2-3-2. Drops it with another straight. But the kick doesn't finish. He's got plenty of block left here. He should be able to keep his hands up and block through it, and he does right there. 2 minutes left to try and get the finish in this fight for either gentleman, because we do not know which way this one is going. We know Rock Roman has a very good ground game, and he's on top in this 2 minutes left in the third round.
Yeah, on top. Yes, time to work. And now it's such a big moment there for Rock Roman because now he could be in the lead. He's done a lot of damage to the head health, and he has a lot more stamina. So if he could just get up to his feet and unload without getting hit, that would be the perfect scenario for Rock Roman here.
Nice shots to the body still. Trying to get that pass. No. Back to the feet, but that stamina is low for Izzy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean,
he's
it's
in
going to
trouble.
slow him down a little, but his power is not going to diminish that much. And that lead hook is just there all the time. I'm sure Rock Roman's trying to use his head movement to bait a few shots out. But it's dangerous, man.
trading.
He's playing a dangerous game trading in the pocket like this.
Woohoo!
Oh.
Right, that lead hook's landing, but so far Rock Roman's chin is holding up and he's throwing back. 25 seconds, Balian.
25 seconds, and I don't know who thinks they're winning this. I mean, I have no idea. There's that crane kick.
Another knockdown.
Immediately, the straight tried to catch it, but doesn't get it. There's the knockdown. Up kick is going to save him from the ground and pound finish, and there's 5 seconds left in this fight. It looks like we're going to go to the judges, Rob.
Yeah, looks like it. Oh, there's a replay. That's what he was hitting him with early in the round, that 1-2 rear body kick.
Yeah, he did a really good job, Izzy, as well, nailing that straight right whenever there was a break in Rock Roman's offense, or whenever there was a moment to capitalize on some of those whiffed strikes or strikes that fell short or just tickled off the block. The straight right of Izzy was there as a counter. You know, if someone throws a leg kick at you, best way to counter it is throw that straight right down the middle, but people don't always react. You know, you take the kick and you react to the kick. You don't immediately attack. So Izzy did show good decision-making doing that, and gets the win because of it. Good job punishing Rock Roman when he had the opportunities to, but you got to give it up to both fighters in this instance. I mean, that was a great fight. Rock Roman certainly looked very, very good. Lots of head movement, made him miss, made him pay. Izzy obviously out of stamina by the end of that fight, but didn't matter. He had done enough. Interesting scorecard, though, because I want to see the specific stats if we can. But what do you think, Rob?
Yeah, that was definitely Rock Roman came out. Izzy started really fast, put a lot of power, put a lot of pressure on that block, forced Rock Roman to really use that head movement. And then as the fight progressed, you saw Rock Roman making those reads. He stunned Izzy a couple of times, and it seemed like if that fight would have had a 4th or 5th round, that Izzy would have taken that in the bag. Rock Roman would have taken that in the bag. But, Izzy does what he has to do, makes his idol Ed Parker proud, and gets his first win in the ESFL, and he's probably pretty excited, and he showcased some good skills in there, babe.
I mean, it was it was certainly a hard-fought win. It was very back and forth. Rock Roman didn't look to take it down. I mean, I know he is a great striker as well, and who's to say what kind of a game plan he likes to prefer or lean on, but unfortunately doesn't get the victory, doesn't get his hand raised, and props to him, he probably felt like he did enough in that fight. Certainly you could make a case for it, but a win is a win in the ESFL, and Izzy just got his first one. And like you said, I hope he did make Ed Parker proud. I know if Ed's here tonight watching, but I'm sure he is. All right, we're going to move swiftly on straight to the next one, a man who has been streaming a lot in the lead up to this event. It is the Dream, and he will be taking on the gassy Jalapeno right here, Rob.
The gassy jalapeno. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we got the Dream 32. Looks like we're going to be in the lightweight division. Ooh, this one's going to be a good fight. And they're both making their debuts, Balian. The Dream, a.k.a. Heem, has previously competed in the ESFL Proving Grounds where he defeated the Dark Exile. He's well-rounded, great grappling, an EA UFC veteran. But the gassy jalapeno, this is his first fight in any competitive league of any kind, Balian. What kind of nerves and butterflies are going to be in his solar plex?
I imagine just as many as the Dream, because like you said, you can compete in other divisions, but now it's all that work, it's all that hard work. I mean, I don't know how long the man's been streaming today, but he's basically been streaming leading up to this one singular fight. So, did he overtrain? Did he undertrain? Are his fingers too sweaty? I think they're both going to be in a similar situation here, testing the nerves. And let's see how they get on. Nurmagomedov locked in right here.
Oh, yeah.
I like it. And Jalapeno.
Hopefully they keep their thumbs on ice, Balian.
Yeah.
Ice the thumbs after a good jiu-jitsu sesh, always a good idea.
I think what they should probably do is crack open a proper 12. All right, Cerveza Modelo. Right, classic matchup as always. Striker versus grappler here. Dream coming in with the Habib pick. See if he can secure the takedown. I mean, obviously, that's what you'd expect him to do. But we're moving on now. Second fight of the night here on ESFL 95. Gassy trying to stick it with the Conor McGregor pick here in the blue gloves, and the Dream here in the red with Khabib.
All right. Let's see how this fight plays out. Dan Mergliata, our referee.
There's been some
very low,
quiet fights today, isn't there?
Yes, there should be a rule, but that's okay. That's neither here or there.
No problem.
And right away, you see the takedown, huh, Balian? But denied. Gassy says, no, not today. Not that
today,
early.
No, and it was a good job. He dove on that single leg. He didn't really set it up. Maybe he was just testing the defense. Way on the outside here is the Dream. He's doing a lot of fakes, he's jabs and fakes here. And the hands are coming down constantly right there for Gassy, who I assume is probably just going to be expecting the takedown and wants to kind of get a feel for what Dream's going to do and how he's going to approach this fight. Left hand out of range there. That's going to whiff uppercut and a knee to the body in the clinch. Another knee to the head, trying to drive him backwards. Nice break from Gassy before he hits the cage. 1-2 roundhouse to the body lands.
Oh! That was nasty.
Oh, that was nasty. But he turned the head out to the side. Looked like it bounced off the shoulder.
And there's the takedown, Balian. Big moment here. On top, fakes the knee on belly.
I like that.
Playing some mind games.
Little knee on belly fakes. Very nice. He took that right to the inside, right to side control.
Oh, no. The crucifix, Balian.
He's sitting into it. He got that first transition. Let's see here. That's going to be denied. That's one denial.
Just elbows.
Right here. And here come those elbows,
three.
Rob. Gassy's in a bad spot already. 2 minutes into the fight. I mean, you definitely don't want to be here early or late. But when you're halfway through the first round and you're getting beaten up like this, he's postured up to finish the fight, raining down the ground and pound right here. Nice head movement by Gassy. Turns back into him there, manages to dig, secure an outside hook into the half guard position. Oh, wow. Straight
somehow somebody transition down here.
Barely. I mean, he just went straight to full mount. And look, he's given up mount to get side control here, Rob, because you must guess he has some confidence in that crucifix position.
Most definitely. And wow, what a dodge right there. What a flick to get out of the way of that straight punch and get that transition animation. Beautiful job by Gassy. Now on top, counting Khabib.
Good job as well. Fake to the outside, straight posture up, breaks the block, trying to work through the rest of it. He gave up that full guard immediately, though. That was a nice quick transition by the Dream. Let's see if he can lock anything up. Nice sweep. No defense there at all. And there's a straight deny. That stamina's creeping on down there for Conor as well.
Yeah, dealing with the Russian bear. I mean, it's hard to grapple. He saps your stamina, but again, he's able to sweep him.
Yeah, dig the underhook, no problem from half guard. Runs right back into the full guard position. Now he's just got to watch out for the same sweep as off to the left-hand side. So he took that half guard sweep. Nice, denies there, and boom. Once again, Rob, he just nails him with it.
They are going to create their own cleaning service with how many sweeps there have been this first round, Balian.
Lots of cleaning up.
Yeah, Gassy Jalapeno definitely showing that he is no slouch. He's not going to be dominated on the ground. He did get put in that crucifix position, but he had the mental fortitude to, stay calm and stay alive. And here we go, round number 2.
It is his debut as well, so you can expect that was a nerve-wracking position. He got to control the emotions there. Took a bit of stamina damage, but he definitely took a fair amount of damage to that chin as well. And lands some good strikes here. Comes up top with the head kick as well. Splits Dream's head health down half. And Dream's got to be careful. He did some work on the ground last round, but he did get tagged a bit on the feet as well. He's got to secure it. Nice. Grabs the single collar and then steps right across the body into that beautiful hip toss.
Beautiful indeed. And now we got Khabib on top, dropping some punches. He's going to fake that knee on belly, and he's going to try to go for that crucifix, Balian, but we'll see how he sets it up this time. He's just going to posture up and land some bombs. Oh, yeah, right down the middle.
It's funny that he led with the straight because that was the slip that, he nailed immediately in the start of that first postured up half guard exchange. In the last round, Gassy nailed that outside slip and swept him straight away, but this time Dream carry not for that. Now passing to side control, built himself a nice GA advantage there. The short shots from Gassy going to get a little bit of it back, but he tries to roll out to sprawl, doesn't get it, and here come those short shots, breaks through and gives him that beautiful GA to hit the crucifix. And I love what Dream's doing right here. A lot of players don't look to transition to a dominant position until they've countered something, until they use a fake. Dream is setting up his transitions with the GA, the bar at the top of your screen. He'll strike until he builds that GA advantage and then transition. So he's being aggressive with his grappling as well. He's not just trying to look to counter or use those fakes. He's using the ground and pound to pass. We don't always see that.
Most definitely. Really utilizing Khabib to the fullest extent and putting a lot of pressure right now in round number 2, dropping heavy elbows. Blood is just splattering out of face of Conor McGregor right now. You know Gassy must be just tweaking underneath. I mean, he's got to stay calm, but it's so hard when you're getting just drilled with this highly offensive, potent ground offense, this onslaught that the Dream is putting on him right now. More and more elbows, Bailey, and these are vicious.
Yeah, and Dream, there we go. Once again, up into that finish the fight position. From that knee on belly, doesn't get it, going to burn some stamina, and Gassy's head health is so low right now. And Dream obviously came in here with a plan tonight. You know, he has a dominant strategy. Here we go, more shots from the top. I don't think Gassy's going to survive this one. And there we go, puts him out cold. And Dream, great job. And like I was saying that, I mean, he came in with a game plan, or at least he has a strategy around his ground game. A lot of people look to get the takedown, and once they get it, you know, they'll beat people up. They'll try and pass, maybe set up a submission if it's there, but Dream has an offensive path to victory on the ground and showed it there tonight. Side control and crucifix. It's a surefire strategy to get the win. We do see it quite often, especially in the ESFL, because it's a really dominant, controlling position. And, you know, Rob, you just got to be so careful. Once you know a player's looking for that, you have to do everything you can to stay in half guard, you know, and try not to even give up that side control.
Yeah, that was definitely a dominant performance, and it's nice and refreshing to see a Khabib player being picked in the Esports Fight League and just throw out that sort of aggressive offense like you were talking about, Bailey, and put him in compromising positions all over the place, from side control to half guard posture up to threatening with the full mount. I mean, it was just nonstop pressure, something that you do see from Khabib in real life. So very exciting fight, and he finished Conor McGregor in the second round on the ground. Very impressive by the Dream, making his debut with a big dub right there.
Yeah.
Via ground and pound. Smash him.
He did smash him, and you know, I'm sure he's been practicing that all day on stream, and those that have been watching him, I'm sure they're celebrating in the back as well. So well done, Dream. I mean, he's only had that fight on the proving grounds, like you said, but picks up a win in his ESFL debut. That's very impressive. Not always easy to do. Gets the job done, and he did it, you know, the way he wanted to do it. And obviously that's the optimal strategy against a Conor player anyway, is to take him down and not even try and bang with him. And that's exactly what he did. The start of that second round, a couple of jabs in there, grabbed a single collar, boom, straight into the hip toss, and just controlled him from there. So unlucky to Gassy. That was his first fight in any competitive league, so maybe now, Rob, he knows that, you know, just because you come in with your own skill set, there are people in these leagues with their own game plans, their own methods for victory, and you have to be prepared for anyone, you know?
Most definitely.
All right.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. Right, okay then. Well, we'll move swiftly on as these guys are all ready to go once again. Moving to middleweight right now, and please, somebody turn their crowd audio on tonight. If you have a fight set up, make sure the volume on the fight's up and the crowd audio is switched on as well, please, unless you've been given specific instructions in the back. But I'm pretty sure you get a warning if you don't have your audio settings set up correctly. We want that crowd audio, don't we, Rob?
Yeah, definitely. I don't know why people are trying to fight in the silent octagons. It's not as exciting. It doesn't pump me up the same. Like, come on, we have a crowd to appease here.
Is that what a lot of people do? They turn the crowd off to not be distracted? Is that fight at home? Because I leave that shit on. I want to hear them.
Oh, yeah.
I want to hear the Just Bleed guy in the front row.
What are these people doing right now? Come on.
All right.
Get me and Bailey in there.
That's right. Okay, this next fight is ready to go. It's going to be Marshall Machine taking on Ea. Now, I just want to confirm with you, Rob, this is not Martial Mind, correct?
This is 100% not Martial Mind.
Are you sure about that? Because
Ireland.
I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I'm just kidding.
We're going to get some DMs.
We got told off. We got told off last week for that, you know.
Yeah, Bailey, you're going to get us in trouble, man.
I know. It's too funny.
But it is Yurda.
It is Yurda. Well, no, you take it away, Rob. You've got the scouting report there. These two guys, they've both fought in the ESFL before.
Yeah, looks like, okay, Yurda. Ooh, Vanderlei Silva against the champ, right now. Israel Adesanya, it's going to be crazy. Yurda 2-2. His last showing, he knocked out Nico 4D, a big dub. He has a strong clinch game, heavy top game, and he's going against Martial Machine. His last win comes from unanimous decision over Spill Actions, and we all know how dangerous Spill Actions is. So right now, Martial undefeated, ranked 23 against Yurda, ranked 17, and Martial Machine is precise, heavy grappling pressure, and strong use of feints. Here we go, Bailey. We're going to see these two clash right now in the virtual octagon.
For sure. I mean, Martial's coming off the hype of last week where he got that first victory. I'm sure he's going to look for another one. Yurda's a bit more weathered, 2-2 here, but I'm sure he's ready to settle into a win streak of his own. I love the picks from both of them. Let's see if Martial can use that jab that he's opening up with in that lead hand to get away from the pressure that Yurda's going to bring here with Vanderlei, and he's mixing up the timing on these straights and hooks beautifully.
Yeah, right off the bat, you see him just putting the pressure, opening up with the body-head combinations, and Yurda doing very well with Vanderlei Silva. Oh, those body hooks are so nasty right off the bat.
Yeah, I mean, you love to see Martial backing up here and trying to use that teep and all the footwork that he can, because this pressure is going to be non-stop. And, right now in the game in its current state, it's really hard to box against an offensive boxer. If you're going to fire second, if you're going to be the counter fire, you got to use your footwork. You got to hit the body. You got to use the teeps to create distance, because if you don't, they'll just keep walking forward and throwing these punches at you. And that is definitely what Yurda is trying to do right here. Nice body work again with the lead hand, leading with the straight every single time. Gets to the outside of that overhand as Martial Machine, and he's really trying to return to the body with that lead hook, Rob. There's the front kick, though. Oh! Round the outside.
Lands that kick close up. But yeah, Martial Machine has his hands full right now. It's very hard to play with Israel Adesanya with someone that's pressuring you, especially someone like Vanderlei Silva. So he is doing well right now. Look at that movement, Bailey, and that's really keeping him in there.
It is, and he's got to use it. I mean, he's got to clinch as well. I mean, if the clinch is there, if someone's running into you constantly, grab the back of the head, clinch, pull them down, knee them. That'll stop them from walking into you, trying to get up to you. There's nothing wrong with that. They're putting themselves in the clinch position. Not the one sort of going out there spam seeking the clinch if someone keeps running into your range there like that. That right hand is getting through it. Bounced off the head right there. Half head health now already. Off one right hand, and the jab's doing a good job piercing through. He's got to be careful with those leg kicks. There's a nice uppercut, but he's found himself at the back against the cage again. Lead hook into the straight right. There's the double hooks there, following up with a lead uppercut as well, trying to get him. Nice back out there with the L1 backstick flick, the new animation, trying to get him out. And here we go, using that footwork, Rob, draining the stamina of Yurda.
Yeah, and Martial Machine is just getting bombed. I mean, look at that block health, look at the head health, the bleed through damage. I mean, he's in so much trouble so early. The power of Silva and the pressure is unmatched.
I can't believe
it almost makes the head kick, front kick.
I can't believe that didn't put him out there. I mean, he had no head health, no block. It was so low. It was like a slither of health left after that. It was beautifully timed, hadn't trapped against the cage. And, that's, I think, what Martial's got to look for right here, his opportunities to attack and just fire those return counter shots to stop the pressure. I mean, he's done a great job draining the stamina, but Yurda has just not stopped marching forward here, Rob. And he's now no stamina, still swinging, trying to get as much damage off as he can. Firing his right hands over the top, double over the top, a nice up kick to keep him off him. 20 seconds left in the first round.
And that block is just, I mean, Martial Machine's block is completely
gone.
Vicious! That up kick saved him,
up kick again, saving him, man.
Ooh, what a wild fight. Yurda's going for the KO, and he almost gets it.
I mean, it feels like he has to. This is his style. He's going to run forward and throw punches. Obviously, using the 1-2 head kick. It's a very, very meta style from Yurda right now, and it's incredibly difficult to deal with. It really does take, especially at this level, if someone knows what they're doing with it, it takes a lot of skill to fight around that, to not be the one pressuring going forward. And Yurda's obviously playing the meta, using the straights, lead hooks, uppercuts, and the 1-2 head kick there to secure a lot of damage in the first round. Did burn himself out, though, and now the kicking game of Martial is on display, keeping him right on the edge. But he has to be careful, Robert. It's not going to take much for him to walk through and crash through and cause more damage.
Yeah, exactly. Right there, he's a left hook, and now getting bombed by Yurda. And this time the up kick doesn't save him. Now he's in some big trouble. Yurda dropping bombs. He's trying to frame. He's doing a good job, and he survives. Good job,
Still
fight.
In this.
Adesanya. Martial Machine.
Good work
great
again
from Martial.
Yeah, he kept himself in it. He's back up, but he has to deal with this pressure again. You know, if he has to do anything here, Rob, I'd say go forward, right? Like, you can't let him just walk you down. You don't have the block to stop all these punches. If you can't create the space and you take them all on the block and in punch range, you're going to eat them. Wise job grabbing the clincher. He's got a whole nother round to work if he can get it there. Right hand, left hook, hooks him out. I mean, props to Martial Machine for trying to fight the way he wanted to fight like Izzy. I mean, if I'm Martial, I find that incredibly frustrating that someone could just walk you down the entire fight like that, right? You can just power through non-stop, swinging hooks and punches. I mean, Yerda did do a good job getting into range and connecting with the shots, and he's playing the meta as you should play the meta, but you can't help but feel for Martial there, trying to use a bit more technique on the outside, backing up. It's just really tough. It's just really, really tough to fight like that right now in UFC 4. That is just not the meta of the game, unfortunately. And you can make it work. You definitely can. But it's all about how your opponent is approaching the fight, what they're giving you, what holes in their game you can see. And, you know, he was using the front kicks. He was trying to use the clinch when he could, but being Izzy as well, you do have the range advantage, but that's not always necessarily an advantage in that situation, because that extra couple of inches you've got to land, you know, you can't really land before they've entered that range. It almost becomes detrimental, because on the inside you're at an even bigger disadvantage, and that's where the majority of the fight is going to take place. You can try your best to keep it away from the inside, but once it gets there, you know, all you can use is the footwork and the movement. Sometimes using someone who's a little bit of a shorter fighter, a stockier fighter, someone maybe who can wrestle a little bit as well, if that's the game plan that they're coming forward with, can be a little bit more helpful, because once it comes to the inside, you're able to return with the same speed and power as the person coming forward. So props to Martial. He did put on a good performance as best he could given the situation, but Yerda there doing a great job with Vanderlei, playing the meta, keeping the pressure on non-stop, going for the kill when it was there, and securing the victory.
Yeah, and in that second round, you saw Yerda really start to open up. He was starting to open up with those front kicks, those teep kicks, and then those body kicks at range. And I felt like if he would have done that a little bit earlier and really attacked that body, he had the body health, or Martial had the body health on Yerda so low in that second round that it was coming to a point where one of those was going to hurt. But unfortunately, Yerda just too strong, too confident, too aggressive, perfect pick. Vanderlei Silva coming forward and just landing bomb after bomb after bomb. And like you said, Billion, with Israel Adesanya, it is so tough to keep, you know, players that are that aggressive throwing that many combinations off you. And he was doing good, you know, side lunges, and that was keeping him in the fight, but just took too much damage on that block. Maybe a little bit more head movement, a little bit more teeping from the beginning. But yes, like you said, a dangerous performance. Yerda out here slugging, throwing the leather, and you know, getting a dub, 3-2, and now giving Martial Machine his first loss. Martial now 1-1, and we'll see Yerda again moving on up towards the top 15 now of the Esports Fight League on the PS4 side. And up next, we have a crazy one.
We do have a crazy one. Before we hit that, though, I just want to take a second here to take one quick look at the fight card. One more time here, we do have at the top of the bill Suave Jamie taking on Southpaw. Suave Jamie, your Xbox champion. He will be defending that belt later on this evening. Co-main event has boys taking on Blake Tyler as well, another two highly touted prospects looking to scrap. You got Slick Colt, you got Peyton, you got Trixie, you got Recognized Snake is here taking on the newcomer ERCL, and Jamie Bucks and Dino will be kicking off that main card once it gets started. Those are all Xbox fights so far. We've had our 3 PlayStation events, and coming up next, an awesome fight, Rob, wouldn't you say here? I mean, we got Zayaf taking on Onza. These two are looking to scrap, right? You got to assume it. They fought before, haven't they?
Oh, they definitely have fought before, and it was a wild fight. Zayaf, ranked number 4. He's actually filling in as a replacement tonight, you know, going back and challenging Onza, the legend, again. And he won by KO in round number 2 in that McGregor-Mir match. Zayaf was TKO'd by Prime Boxer, who we're going to see, you know, a little bit later tonight. I think it's the next fight. But Zayaf is a kid that has such unorthodox kickboxing combinations, and everything he does is for a purpose. And sometimes he just bewilders you with the combinations that he throws on you. But Anza, who's ranked number 9, has another opportunity to see if he could, figure out the puzzle of this young kid Zayaf and take him out, because he did have him hurt in that last fight. He did do damage. He does fight out of Vegas MMA. He's a skilled, dominant striker in his own right. So this is a huge opportunity for Zayaf to prove that he's the better fighter, or to even up the fight with Anza getting a win here. So I cannot wait to see this one. It was wild the first time. It's going to be wild this time, and we're about to see it right now in the Esports Fight League.
Yeah,
and I cannot wait.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good. I like the ghost versus the werewolf there on the tags as well. And like you said, 3-2 there in the matches against each other. Should be highly competitive. And Zayaf is really someone who has embraced the meta of this game and has used it to find out a way to win. And Anza, a vet who's been playing the same style. But let's see if he's made any adaptations, any adjustments. I like the Southpaw Aldo, and this is a crispy 60 frames per second right here with these two slugging already in the middle. Breaking that block. Nice teep down the middle. Return teep catch by Anza. No spin off the break. And single collar. Nice deny on the takedown already. Switch kick misses, and a nice return with the straight lead as well. Man, these two are just nailing each other beautifully, Rob.
And we have a crowd. This is amazing. What a treat. Anza coming forward.
Whoa.
But Zayaf, whoa, he misses with that overhand. They're breaking up a little bit here, but wow, so far, so chaotic.
Beautiful job. There's the double jab by Anza. Check lead hook, nothing doing the teep. And Zayaf trying to nail that takedown. I'd like to see him get back to it. We talked about that in his last performance, how he didn't necessarily mix everything up as much as he could have done. He's a great grappler as well, and he's already secured another takedown.
Nice. By
Anza with that up kick. I mean, we've seen the meta adjust to the up kick, Rog, but everyone's still diving on each other.
Yeah, you'll see every now and then someone will, wait for that kick. And yeah, but that up kick is very nice to defend yourself.
Good work by Anza in the clinch there. Punished him, and now pressuring with beautiful head movement. Reading all these lead hooks that are coming out from Zayaf there. And he's pull countering beautifully. He's showing that move off that's in his arsenal. 4-piece combination with the left hook breaking the block. Excuse me, right there. And now the head health exposed there. And there's a duck. Big left hand drops him.
Anza with a huge rear hook.
Moving forward now. A beautiful work. Diving in with a single under. Zayaf gets the break. No too much damage. What a beautifully timed shot right there.
Oh, that was so beautiful. I can't believe it didn't do more damage, but Anza looking very strong in round number 1.
Yeah, Anza planting his feet and just firing here. And Zayaf looks a little flustered. Looks a little off his game. He's not as smooth and as calm as you normally see him. And Anza just feeling himself, just planting his feet, slipping and ripping and countering. As Zayaf seems kind of a little desperate to get some damage. There's a cheeky lead hook and a straight right. He's tickling that chin, Rob. He's done a lot of damage as well, as Zayaf.
Yeah, Zayaf is popping Anza and just doing a good amount of head health damage and block damage. I mean, he's getting the better of these exchanges right now.
Nice job going down to the body. Digs back up with the lead hook to the head. Ducks into the uppercut. Block was up enough to stop it and slips out to the right. Catches that big right hand. Zayaf is firing.
That right hand again.
Catches him, and this is almost how the previous fight played out here, Rob, as Anza's starting to fade a little bit with the head health. Nice cheeky lead hook, but needs a straight. There's a lead hand. Ducks
on the attack.
Ducks the overhand, though, Rob. Just gets out of the way at the last second.
Yeah, and it is Zayaf that is getting the better. Now he's just beating up Anza. Anza on the back foot, and Zayaf is all over him. He's made his read.
10 seconds left. He's on top trying to get the finish. Pounding through. Nice job digging under.
Job.
Oh, my goodness. What a first round. Fireworks or what, Rob?
Fireworks indeed. Picked up right where the first fight left off, and Zayaf taking over at the end there. Anza having a great start, but Zayaf finding a way to do a lot of damage throughout that first round. Even though Anza had that knockdown in the beginning, it seems like Zayaf is just beating the heck out of him right now. Here we go, round number 2.
He is indeed. He's finding a lot of homes right on the edge of those punches. I think he made a nice range adjustment to not sit in the pocket as much. There's Anza again, tagged again.
1-2.
I mean, I don't know how that uppercut didn't catch him. He was doing a great job digging to the body with that rear right hook that Jose Aldo has.
Anza's turning up.
Oh, so close. Tickled him. Comes back to the body
shot.
And there's the lead head kick.
Attack again.
Back and forward right here. Lead elbow banging off the block, and Anza still charging him down. Maybe feels like he can't be going backwards in a fight like this, but his head health is so low, Rob.
I know any of these ones.
Oh, he caught him with the uppercut! He got him!
Onza's putting forward.
This is a fight right here. Straight lead hook, tries to bang.
Slugging.
Nice spinning elbow, but just out of range.
Woo!
Dives on the
there's
double leg,
shot.
takes the back, drives him down beautifully. Now he's got that back sit position here. Is he going to nail it? No get up there for Onza as he tries to fake into the posture up. Fakes again. It's actually the bulldog choke fake. Excuse me. Now tries to get the back hook in. Nice eyes by Onza. Hits a backside reversal of himself. Gone on the switch right there. And now he's going to ride him there. Rolls to full guard wisely, but this is dangerous for Onza. I mean, Zayaf is very good on the ground, will attack those submissions, and he has Brian Ortega here.
Yes, this is where it gets dangerous. He's got to be careful.
Passes
Steps over.
nicely. Tries to hit the Kimura. Fake doesn't get it this time. Onza, why is he transitioning, recognizing the first fake before he tries to set it up? No butterfly sweep right there.
Oh,
Digs into the sprawl, doesn't get it. And Onza using that status there as a veteran at the man he is. All that Vegas MMA grappling experience coming into play for Onza right now. Nice denial. Zayaf looking very low on that stamina as he goes down to half while stuck in this side saddle. Nice tries to roll. Gets the backside once more. The posture up has come out though, and here comes the ground and pound.
Onza seems to have the advantage here on the ground, Balian. I think he should keep it here.
He's doing a great job here as well. I mean, they're both so hurt on the feet, but Zayaf has done a great job not taking any damage. They both rolled up to the feet. They went so fast, but he slipped the straight right. Coming in. The body kick as well. Lead hook, straight right, lead uppercut. Sits him down, and now he's pouring it on. Got him against the cage one more time. Knees to the body. Hip toss again, taking him down. Back into that side control. Nice job denying there as well. And now he's going to look to control. Really land some elbows. Zayaf doing a great job staying calm, though, Rob, in this situation.
Most definitely. There's the crucifix denied by Zayaf. And again, but no, Zayaf says, no way, I'm not going there again. And look at the stamina. They're unloading their gas tanks early in round number 2. I don't even know if they're going to have anything left for round number 3. Elbow lands. Oh, my God. It's just pandemonium.
Pandemonium, indeed. Body now work coming out for Onza as he's keeping Zayaf here best he can with the double fakes. It is going to go to a third somehow. Both fighters incredibly rocked, incredibly hurt in that round. And, you know, it's just unlucky that after that backside, when they stood up, you know, Zayaf had his back to the cage and Onza took full advantage of that and just pinned him there through the combinations, whatever the blood or bad beef before this. This is a rematch of these two great fighters, and there's some respect. Tries to use the jab turning side kick, doesn't get it. Lead uppercut breaks the block. Onza trying to wade and charge through the fire now. Lead hook, straight lead hook. There's a pull counter with a rear elbow. Puts him out cold. Beautiful work from both fighters, but Onza with those fade back pull counters all night.
Man.
Hitting him with the elbow over the top. What a beautiful technique.
Oh my gosh. Onza just kept coming forward, Balian. Right there you see the elbow. That lean back elbow is just beautiful. I don't even know if I've ever seen that ESFL, but his courage and his focus and his drive or his confidence, whatever you want to call it, to keep coming forward after taking so much damage to the head, not backing up, not conceding, but, you know, coming forward and pressuring and getting the win. I mean, that's just so impressive. Veteran move by Onza, and he gets that win back, and now 1-1 he is with the young prodigy Zayaf. What an elbow.
There we go. Well, much like the first fight, it almost went either way. Props to both men for showing up on top of their games tonight. But like you said, an elbow from hell, to quote Mr. BC there. That was a beautiful job. Perfectly timed off the pull counter. I don't think we've ever seen an elbow knockout in the ESFL, Rob, let alone one off a pull counter over the top like that. It is a great technique you have in your back pocket. I believe you can even hit the elbow pull counter if you block sway. So that's another thing you can use, but he nailed him. It was a good job.
Man.
And, you know, Onza started really well. He looked great at the start of that fight, really doing a good job corralling the pressure of Zayaf, backing him up, planting his feet, and just firing non-stop shots, really countering nice and smooth. But there was a moment towards the end of that first round where Zayaf kind of took the momentum, fought a bit more at range, used that great, beautiful boxing. I mean, it was so close so many times of going either way. But, I mean, you got to give props where props due. And then Onza gets the win. And he had some good ground game in that fight as well, Rob. Great fight.
Yeah, I think the ground game is what kind of got Anza back into that fight, slowed the pace a little bit. He got to do some damage, collect himself, and then once they got back to the feet, he was able to settle in because we know Anza, he's a legendary striker in his own right, and we saw some crazy combos from Zayef as always. But wow, Anza, the veteran, getting his due and looking good while doing it.
I mean, that's fight of the night for sure. That might be fight of the year right there. I'm just sad I couldn't see the Twitch or YouTube chat while that was going on, because that was just non-stop chaos right there. That was a beautiful fight. Beautiful performance from both men. That's the game, you know. It's
that got me going, babe.
You know, that's just
that got me going, baby.
Like esports entertainment right there. That's the package.
Oh yeah,
that's the ESFL package. All right,
hell yeah.
Moving swiftly on. I don't know how the hell anyone else can live up to that, but you know what? This should fire up the rest of the competitors for tonight, because we're coming to the top of the main card. And speaking of ESFL packages, I just want to remind everybody, because some of you perhaps were not here when we made the announcement last week, that we do have Project Epoch coming very, very soon. An ESFL collaboration. We are giving away $5,000 in total prizes over an 8-week period. There's going to be 4 Xbox cards, 4 PlayStation cards. There will be, you know, a lot of money up for grabs for these tip-top competitors right here. The rosters have been filled, Rob. We announced last week they've been signing up all week. They're getting it together. There's a lot of money on the line to be won across those 8 weeks. The tentative date I can announce, extremely tentative and not finalized, will be November 22nd. So mark it on your calendars. We're about 2 weeks out from Project Epoch, except it won't be called Project Epoch. We actually have a name now. Unfortunately, I cannot reveal the name yet to you guys, but do know that it will be epic and awesome, and there'll be nothing but the best, Rob, right? No one but the best will be showing up that time.
Oh yeah, the best and the most highly touted, dangerous assassins, broadcasted live. Professional commentary. I mean, you do not want to miss it. Money filling up the pockets.
It's going to be good.
It's going to be insane.
Yes, it is. Right, let's move on to the next fight, and the last PlayStation fight that we have for you this evening. The returning Prime Boxer will be taking on the vet in Gavin, Rob. What a matchup here.
Ooh, okay, yeah. Prime Boxer, the number 2 ranked Esports Fight League almost champion. He defeated Zayef, who we just fought, with his signature duck rear hook last week. He comes from the Fight Night background boxing game. He's got some really good striking, and he really wants that rematch against Romero. He's very motivated, but he's going against CTT Gavin, and I don't know what CTT stands for, but he is ranked 5th, and he is 3-1, and his last win comes via KO against Rock Roman.
You do know what CTT stands for.
Canadian Top Team.
There you go. There you go.
Thanks for jogging the memory.
You know it. Prime Boxer has looked phenomenal in all of his ESFL events. He's only lost to the champion and the best of the best. It's been incredible. He has that beautiful slip right hand that he throws non-stop. He's against TJ. If I'm Gavin, I'm fighting Southpaw to get away from that right hand, but Cody does have the switch stance stat as well, so I'd expect Boxer to slip into it. It's got a tough test tonight for Gavin. Let's see if these two can perform as Boxer comes forward with that pressure lead hook. Beautiful, and gets outside of the right hand right there, Rob.
Yeah, good job using that pivot movement, and you already see that L1 backsway. He's really trying to stay off. And that's a perfect counter right there from Prime Boxer, throwing that body kick. Anyone trying to move out of the way.
Oh, Gavin wants to sling as well. He's not going to let him push forward like this.
It's a gunfight.
I love the double jab work. Oh my God, what was that? Lead hook, straight lead hook off the double jab straight. And now against the cage once again, double body shots. Working away, Boxer not messing around tonight. Wants to put it on Gavin this evening. Nice.
Good defense.
Single leg, doesn't get it. Hits the E-tap on the inside, and there's that right hand. Comes off the block this time, though. Gavin trying to keep up with the pace that Boxer's putting on him right now.
Careful. And yeah, Prime Boxer has to be careful. He's starting out very strong, putting a lot of pressure on Gavin. Missed that body kick earlier, but wow, this is a straight gunfight right now. They are slinging.
Oh, nice lead body shot as well. And this time beautifully nails the single leg, takes it to the inside left stick flick, and lands beautifully in side control. Boxer's already hit the sprawl. Let's see what he does from here. If he's just going to ride out the clock, I'm sure he won't be afraid about losing a little bit of body health in this situation, Rob.
Oh, no, but he goes for the side control and puts him on his back. Good job by Prime Boxer. Gavin makes a mistake there and doesn't flick it. And now Prime Boxer all over him in the same position. Deja vu, but flipped around.
We're against the cage here, so Gavin does have that get up. Boxer knows it, doesn't want to give up the cage position. Back to the feet, double jab, pulls out the double hooks. And there's the pull counter. And Gavin read that well. He level changed down, and there's a nice lead hook straight from Gavin as well. He's trying to snipe him out. Nice right hand, signature TJ style there, blocking and intercepting that follow-up left hook off the straight right there, but there's Boxer firing back right there. Again, man, this pressure from Boxer is insane, Rob.
Oh, it is. He's coming in with that jab. He's coming in with that jab hook, and he's just all over. But Gavin is doing a great job answering back, moving left, moving right, not getting pressured too much against the cage, and not taking too much damage. So this is a very closely contested fight here between these two gentlemen.
Oh, the big swinging hooks from Gavin. I mean, he's really trying everything he can to keep Boxer off him. He's going with the hooks, not the straights. On the counters, I mean, that's how Boxer's landed a lot of those slip right hands, is that people fire that straight to lead when someone's coming at them. Gavin wisely making that adjustment and going with the shots up the middle like the uppercuts, and there's a lead hook right hand, just banging off the chin. They're firing, Rob.
They are literally beating the hell out of each other right now, and there's just so much pressure from Prime Boxer, but Gavin is not allowing himself to be dominated, and there it is again. Nice takedowns from Gavin throughout this first round.
He's got to watch this sweep, though. He did get hit with it last time. Short shot right there. Full guard. Nice transition for Boxer. He's going to hold on to this. There's a quick posture up, though. Nothing doing. Too busy throwing the shots, and the Brock is broken here. And there's 10 seconds left in this first round. Wow, I mean, what a first round, Rob.
Oh, what a first round. I mean, insane. Boxer came out. He's honestly doing a lot of good damage. He's landing some clean shots, really trying to overwhelm and break his opponent like he always does. But, CTT Gavin, he's hanging in there. He's taking some shots, but he's giving them back too, Bailey. And he's mixing in those takedowns as well, which is alleviating that pressure.
I really like Gavin's strategy here. I mean, I don't know if it's super... Oh, man, that crushed him. Oh, dear God. Oh, this could be it right there. Wow, I don't think Gavin landed a single shot. I couldn't even get my sentence started there, Beautiful work by Prime. I mean, he's just showing no respect to any of these guys, man. He is just putting it on people like a train. It's like, okay, I dare you to keep up with me. I dare you. Gavin just unable to get away. I mean... Boxer finding another path to victory there with that pressure and the pace there, Rob. He's so confident with his hands, and he immediately puts the fight in that range and just unloads. He says, "Let's fight me here. This is where I win. This is where I thrive. Let's see, man. Let's see." And you've got to give props to the champion for being able to deal with that. I mean, that's hard.
For sure. Most definitely. I mean, Prime Boxer has gone against. We put so many opponents in front of him, and he just KOs them. And then he goes against the champ, and the champ makes him look ordinary. Now, he did complain about the weight class. There are rumors that Prime Boxer was like, the weight class with the Mighty Mouse, the flyweight, I was not able to perform my best. So he's looking to get that title shot back. And now at rank number 2, he comes out in that second round, Balian, and he knows CTT Gavin wants to, move to the side, do a little side lunge, and then he opens up with a body kick. Boom, rocks him, and then an uppercut from hell and just KOs him flat. And that's a really good argument to put him in prime position to possibly get another title shot in the future. Huge win for Prime Boxer.
Yeah, I mean,
7-2 now.
7-2. He lost once in the Grand Prix on the way to crowning the first champ, and then he lost when he got his title shot as well. So, I mean, it's just scary when I'm sure I'm not even fighting and I'm scared because the way he comes at people, there's so much confidence in that. He's just sprinting at people.
Right.
Double jab straight. He has the confidence in his boxing from all of his previous fight night experience, and he is not afraid to get in there and slug it out. Probably feels like he can beat 90% of players on the inside when it comes to the boxing. So he just puts the fight there immediately, doesn't give anyone a chance to get going. Gavin did some good work keeping him off him for that first round, but I mean, it was just overwhelmed by that pace and that pressure, Rob.
Yeah, most definitely a crazy war, crazy fight to watch, and I can't wait to see Prime Boxer come and put that pressure to the test on someone, maybe the champion, maybe another number 1 contender fight. We'll see, but it'll be great. And I cannot wait.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right. Well, that will be doing it there for our PlayStation side of the card. We are now going to move over to the Xbox side of things. And kicking things off, we have two of the best here on Xbox. Dino MMA taking on Jamie Bucks, Rob.
Ooh, here we go. Xbox kickoff. Jamie Bucks, he's ranked 18th in the world right now. This is his first fight since his loss to Michael in the Xbox Grand Prix. He's got elite grappling, uses striking to set up his wrestling, and he has a high knowledge of the game. And this is in the featherweight division, Balian. But who is his opponent? It is the Dino MMA, ranked 24, 3-4. He is filling in as a last-minute replacement. He trains with the Evo Fight Camp, with Top Man Stand, with Callan Davey H. He's a patient and creative striker, solid takedown defense, and creative clinch combinations. This should be a good game.
I think it should be, in Dino MMA, one of the only people identified by Prioxis as a counter fighter, a proper counter fighter in this game, someone that's using that real life knowledge within the game to execute that game plan. But like we said, it's not a counter fighter's game right now. There are a lot of advantages given in the opposite direction, so we'll see if he can get that working. He's against a Volkanovski pick here, so he's gonna have to deal with some pressure. The hooker pick I like, but he's gonna have a tough time on the inside, like I said, Rob, because his hand speed is just not gonna be able to match Jamie, who's already putting that pressure and that pace on him.
Yeah, land those straight uppercuts, body kicks, already doing good damage early. Like you said, Balian, going to be tough on the inside, and he's doing very, very well. Jamie Bucks starting out fast.
Yeah, and already trying to move forward, and we haven't seen Jamie since the Grand Prix. That was right at the start of the season, guys. It's been a long time for Jamie. He's been sat out, getting his hands on the game, getting his work in, steps in with another switch kick to the body off that lead leg. Beautiful work. Now dips again with the right hand. He's doing a lot of that, and there's no head health or block left for Dino, who gets drilled with that head kick, Rob, and now defending himself with Volkanovski on top, excuse me.
Yeah, Volkanovski on top. Jamie Bucks obviously training very hard, passes over to the half guard position and just destroyed Dino early in this fight. Has done some good damage. It's not over yet. I mean, he's still defending himself well. Dino needs to find a way to get back to his feet, and there he goes.
He does as well. Wow. I mean, Jamie is definitely a wrestler. He has great wrestling. He definitely shoots takedowns in fights, so probably felt quite comfortable there with 3 minutes to work. But, Dino showing that skill. R1 flick, gets himself back up, and now trying to return a little bit. Maybe realizes how much pressure is on him. The speed of this fight is not where he thought it would be, and now he's going to have to fire back at the same speed and not give as much ground as he did. Bam! Catches him there coming forward. That's a lot better from him. He's not backing up as much right now, Rob.
No, definitely. Stationary uppercuts are working out very well. Jamie is... whoa! Interesting.
Both whiffing big on those head kicks.
Okay, here we go.
Nice check,
lead hook. Hooker's opening up, Balian.
Yeah, lead hook, straight lead hook, nice little combo. But there's that takedown. We know that Jamie wants them. I'm telling you, he's a good grappler, and he'll shoot those takedowns, especially against someone like Hooker, whose ground game. Wow, that was a big inhale there. Sorry, whose ground game is nowhere near as good.
I thought you were drowning there, Balian.
I know what happened. My throat just exploded. All right, a minute 30. He's in full mount here, Rob.
He is in full mount. Jamie on top, and nice framing from Dino. Couple of these are landing. Oh, there's some big shots landing now, Bay.
Almost over right there, and that's why Jamie wanted this top position. I mean, Volkanovski has devastating ground and pound in this game. Jamie knows that. It's part of the strategy to win for him, especially against someone like Hooker. And Dino's going to have to pull something out of the bag to fight off the back right here, Robert. I mean, this is tough for him.
It is tough, and Jamie just seems to do the right thing at the right time. And that takedown earlier was just so well timed. If you're not worried about his striking, you're worried about his grappling. And his top pressure, like you said, is just so dominant right here. I mean, he's just all over Dino in this last 20 seconds.
Foot on the hip fake, goes for a double shot, tries to hit the half guard sweep there, doesn't get it. More ground and pound for Jamie. Good job covering up by Dino, who wants to check those stats already in the fight, but he's definitely given up this first round. Jamie showing why he was, selected for that 8-man tournament, Rob,
Oh,
he did get 2 knockdowns. Excuse me. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but he did get 2 knockdowns.
No, go ahead. Yeah, Jamie, right? Jamie Bucks?
No, Dino got 2 knockdowns.
Oh, Dino. I remember the one uppercut knockdown, so this is a little bit more even than we are thinking it is. Those lead body kicks are so nasty from Jamie Bucks.
They're beautiful. Use the L1 back into the straight hand, Rob. Oh,
man.
That's what we want to see from Dino. That dynamic counter striking, Rob.
Beautiful, and like just perfectly at the end of his range too. He's throwing these nasty combos and really hurting Jamie, and now Jamie has to go for that takedown, but this time Dino's defending very well here and is gonna stay on that feet.
He is indeed, and we didn't mention that these two are actually training partners, aren't they? Volko, and no, it doesn't matter because there's the lead uppercut. Beautiful straight right off the pressure. Unable to get away was Dino. Couldn't move his head, couldn't move his feet, rocked all over the place, and Jamie's going to go back to work from this clinch position, and I'm sure he's going to try and take this back to the mat here, Rob.
Yeah, good shots landing for Jamie, put on the pressure.
Oh.
And now, fast combination from Dino. Dino's still in this.
Just tickling him, attritioning that head health right there. There's the straight lead hook comes in again, and Dino's got to move his feet, Rob. He's just covering up in range. He can't be there because he's going to get clipped like he did. But there's the rear uppercut, and the lead hook to follow. Gets him again, knees to the body, to the head, back on the feet.
Oh, he's throwing.
Both just throwing, trying to take each other out right now. This is a crazy fight. Oh, he did it again! He did it again!
Beautiful! Oh, he barely missed.
Oh! Like a ragdoll.
Can he finish it?
He's gonna get it! There we go! Oh my goodness!
Oh, with hooker. Oh man, good striking.
One thing you can't underestimate about Dan Hooker is one of his best stats is his chin stat and his recovery stat. The man can take a beating.
100%.
And that's exactly what happened right there. Dino taking a beating, but coming back trading. I mean, that left hook landed, hit him with a right on the way down as well there. Just crumpled him. That head's almost fell off its shoulders. Look at that. Oh, that was horrible. I think he broke his neck, Rob.
Yeah. Somebody give him a stretcher. Wow, that was vicious. That was a back and forth fight too. Dino held strong, really did a good job, throwing that stationary left hook and then setting up those uppercut combinations. Whew, so good. Such an exciting fight there. Wow. And Jamie Bucks was coming out strong.
Jamie came out incredibly strong and really fast as well. And I don't know if that took Dino by surprise, but you definitely could tell that it took Dino a minute to adjust to the tempo of that fight and the pace that fight was going to be fought at, and that's something you always have to work out with your opponent, what they're going to try and do. Are they going to pressure me? Am I going to have to fight, middle range, long range? He took a lot of punishment early, but he started to nail that rear uppercut, like you said, planting with it and just firing it, catching him coming in once he had the timing of the entries and exits of Jamie, and then again as well, beautifully timing that L1 back flick on the left stick to slip out of range and just fire that straight right. He'd been practicing that, Rob, right? Oh
yeah, he's definitely, both guys look on point, and that's when you get these crazy firework like fights. And man, Dino ranked 24 gets a win over ranked 18, now 4-4, even up that record. And, he definitely does have some good crispy striking. I must say the scouting report is on point.
Crispy indeed. Right, we're moving on to the 7th fight of the night. We've only got 5 fights left for you this evening, but they are bangers. I think it's going to be a debuting ERCL. I think that's how you pronounce it. Ursul, maybe. Urkel. I think we'll go. Maybe we'll go with Ursul, unless we get corrected there in the back. I'm not sure. Urkel, I think something like that. But they are ready to go. It's going to be at the wonderfully and always super fun welterweight division, Rob, which we have not seen tonight, and he will be taking on the Snake here as well. I'm interested in this. I want to see this. This looks like an interesting fight.
Yeah, the Snake, a streamer, Ray 22, 1-0. Has some really dope emoticons. He's defeated Great Miss last week in his ESFL debut. He's built a strong reputation in the affiliate league, so now he's ready to get onto his second fight in the ESFL. Vicious ground and pound, solid kickboxing, powerful wrestler. But Ursul, he's climbed to the number 5 in the online rankings to earn this spot, Bailey. So he has been grinding on that rank scene. He adapts well. He is absolutely relentless. And he is very active with his grappling, and we're going to see how this is going to play out. And I'll be right back.
No worries. I mean, like Rob said right there, if you're number 5 in the world on online world championships, I mean, obviously you're good, but you definitely play this game a lot. And I'm interested here because this looks like this might be 2 grapplers. We know that the Snake in those other affiliate leagues has been highly touted for his kickboxing and his wrestling, but you know, ERCL, he's got the Colby pick. If he's top 5, you might think there might be a little bit of grappling in there, so we'll see how they match up right now. Straight left from ERCL is nice and poppy and crispy. Nice body kick though from Snake, coming in with that Gilbert Burns, but a nice return roundhouse, this one to the liver. A little bit more damage, and that's a lot of straight left hand work from Ursel. Seems to be using that as primary defensive tool to stop this pressure of Snake, who comes in with a body kick but needs a little lead hook for his troubles. And now Ursel just backing him up, using that cardio of Colby, just firing those straight lefts down the middle.
Oh, Ursel. Colby Covington slips to that right side, throwing a lot of punches, putting on that pressure on Snake. Oh, big head kick, man. Snake's in some trouble.
I can't believe they didn't knock him out, Rob. He had no head health and no block. It was just a slither once again. And, you know, really using Colby to his full effect here is Ursel. Just stamina and gas for days. Snake fighting off the back hook. He has to do something, Rob. He's just getting backed up.
Firing those head kicks. He's letting them fly, and Snake on the defensive completely here. There's that takedown attempt.
Nice.
But no, Ursel goes down the right stick and defends.
Knee to the body, uppercut there, returns back on this southpaw advance off the straight left. Again, he's just nailing Snake with it, who just can't find an entry, Rob. It seems everything he does, he gets hit.
Yeah, this onslaught by Ursel is absolutely extraordinary.
Nice.
He's all over him right now. Guy tries to get that takedown. Uppercut flying. Oh, Snake trying to answer back right now, Bay.
He's got to do something because he's trying to advance, and every time he gets close to him, he's eating that straight left. There with the back sit there. Nice job by Ursel. Using that was, and now Snake really wants to keep him off him, so he's overthrowing. And now he's baiting on every entry and exit from Ursel here, even if he's not trying to commit. Nice outside sit, grabs a single collar, 2 knees up the middle. The trading hooks over the top as well, but he's taking a lot more head damage, and there's the head kick. He took too much damage in the clinch and left him in range for that, Rob, and here comes Ursel.
Ursel all over him, and I'd like to see C4 Snake try to, you know, slip uppercut hook or maybe duck one of these head kicks, but it's pretty hard when you're getting this much pressure on you. And there's the takedown attempt.
Love
and finally
it.
He nails
Love it. In range for the double leg. Grabs it, hits the side control position, and let's see what he can do from here. Nice deny. Gonna posture up, and Ursel has lost some stamina. This is good ground and pound. Snakey loves the ground and pound. Left hook after left hook after left hook right there. Putting it on Ursel.
Yeah, that was like 5 big shots at the end of that little sequence there, and now finally Snake able to do some offense here, slides over to side saddle and in control with 40 seconds left, does have time to do some damage.
Sorry, I just got an incoming call there. I must apologize. And there we go, though.
Nope.
Back in this half guard top position, and you're really seeing the stamina wear on Ursel a little bit here. Nice deny, reposturing up. And Snake, you know, he's done some good ground and pound work after trying to deal with that pressure.
Yeah, definitely getting a little bit more of that momentum at the end of round number 1. Still, I think Ursel, you know, it's Ursel's round, but you know, a little bit of confidence for the Snake. And now Ursel needs to watch out for them takedowns. That might slow him down a little bit with this pressure, but we'll see. Ursel seems to be pedal to the metal. Whoa!
No worries. There we go. Coming out with the head kick this time, opening up. Wisely sitting out, but, you know, he's not giving himself that much space with that. I mean, that's a good tactic there. Beautiful work. What he's got to do, Rob, is continue to survive the onslaught, and that's what he did. More of that is fine. Go back to the keys to victory for him in this fight. If he's getting outstruck, you know, get them takedowns, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Yeah, good job. Utilizing that judo throw, judo toss, hip toss, and now on top early this time, Balian. So he's gonna have some time to really work his magic on the floor. And you see Ursel really trying to fake go to that back sit, but no, Snake goes to half guard and is moving towards an offense.
Beautiful job cutting through right there. Reposture up, though. And Snake's finding good success with this ground and pound and this top control. I mean,
nice job.
This guy is a veteran, and he knows his ground game. But Ursel's back on the feet. He's not going to be out as dominant. Oh, he wants to top position himself. Dives on the ankle. Let's see what he can do with this top control now.
Yeah, now it's Ursel getting that nice ankle pick. Tries to go to the crucifix, but the Snake is there to flick very nicely. And a little fake knee on belly there, but Both guys just showcasing good defense on the ground here, Balian.
Yeah, good defense indeed as well. Nice shots there as well. Coming on through, and he's pinning him down in this crucifix. This is really a taste of his own medicine. One more and he's out.
Oh, no. This is close.
Got to try and ride it out of here, and Ursel now showing off his top control. Gets the bump. Does Snake. Oh, straight into full mount. This is bad for Snake. 2 minutes. Going to go out to half guard, though. And there's the reposture. Here it comes, Rob.
He's defending himself nicely there. A little bit of damage goes through. And here comes the submission bait. Take it over.
I love it here. He's going to try and hit a nice Kimura on the far side from half guard. Hard to finish. No chain attempts into this one. Nice and easy, though. Ursel, though, pulling all the way up on the right stick to hide up in that corner. And then back to the left. Yeah, this is going to be tough work there for Snake. He tried.
He did try indeed. And now Ursel being pretty patient. Going to side control. Denies. And now knee on belly. Here comes some big shots.
Man, he's just trying to unload.
Oh, these are vicious.
There's no block. He's got to find a way to move that head. I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
5 or 6 clean shots.
Yeah, and there is Snake going to his knees right there. Doesn't want to take any more of that. He's got 40 seconds to survive now. Back mount. He's got to watch this flatten. And he's got to try and fight his way out of there. Doesn't transition and waits for too long. 30 seconds with the back flank. There's the posture up.
Oh, big boys.
Oh, this is not good.
Oh!
This is not good. This could be it. There it is.
Man.
Unlucky.
Ursel. Dominant.
Dominant indeed, man. I mean, the pressure he put on at the start of that fight, just fully using up that massive gas tank, that Colby Covington has. Lots of straight lefts, lots of head kicks, lots of pressure. It took Snake a while to get into it. You know, sometimes we see guys just have to try and find out what pace the fight's going to be at, and sometimes you're forced to fight at your opponent's pace. Once Snake got the takedown, he did a really good job in that first round, but it seems like Ursel had enough, dove on a single leg halfway through that second round, and then it was the Ursel show from there. Working top control, great ground and pound, good dominant position from Crucifix. Snake trying to roll to his belly there to try and survive out the rest of the round, but just waited too long to transition. Maybe he was worried about getting denied and then put himself in an even more compromising position, but he got the second hook in, he flattened him out, he postured up, and he rained down the ground and pound for the finish.
Yeah, Ursel moving up to 1-0, you know, getting his due, making his UFC debut in dominant fashion, you know, climbed up to rank number 5, and now he's showcasing his skills. He came out like a banshee, put so much pressure on Snake, throwing that 1-2 head kick, throwing that lead hook just in case Snake tried to lean to the left or the right, you know, to withstand or to counter that 1-2. And then when Snake tried to bring it to the ground and he had some success, Ursel's like, you know what, I'm going to angle pick you and show you what I got on the ground. And then he finished the fight with Colby Chaos Covington, who I don't feel like a lot of players play, but is a solid pick, and I'm glad to see him in here.
Second
big win for Ursel.
I think statistically he's the second best pick in that division, isn't he? He's the second best pick.
Oh, I love Kobe.
Chaos is his name, and Chaos was the game. He did create a lot of that in that fight as well, and you know, we're just seeing that a lot. Like the person who's going forward, the person who decides to be the pressure fighter, typically are picking up the wins here right now. It is very, I mean, I think at the moment it's just very, very difficult to be successfully defensive. It's hard to not get hit in this game. If you want to, you know, keep yourself covered and fire when you feel like you can get your shots in, because it used to be the case that, you know, it was quite easy to defend yourself, but when you tried to initiate your offense, obviously you left yourself exposed and you would get tagged and you would get hit in that instance. Whereas now, the current meta, you know, if you just try and defend and be patient and passive and you don't hit back, it's almost impossible to stop everything that's coming your way, even 50% of the shots that are coming your way sometimes. So you are forced to fight at the pace your opponent fights at, especially if they're running and pressuring you. And we have seen a couple of people be successful with that tonight. Dino MMA with the hooker pick was able to absorb the early pressure and then land his own counter shots, but it is very difficult when someone's taking Colby Covington and they are running at you, throwing everything they have. It's very difficult to be the defensive fighter to avoid the incoming damage and the incoming punishment, and unfortunately Snake took a lot of it. Although the fight was finished on the ground, it was certainly a lot of the early work in the first round that helped create that difference and that block damage that let him break through that when he hit that postured up position on the back set.
Yes, sir. That was some nasty ground pound from the back to close out the night there, Balian. Good job. Great performance.
Great performance as well. I know, Snake got his game in. He got the takedown, just wasn't able to keep the fight there. And when he gave up that position himself, obviously Ursel no slouch on the ground either, and very, very good stats to help back that up when you take someone like Colby Covington.
Yes, most definitely.
Oh, sorry, I have an Amazon advert. That's my bad. Most definitely. Go on. Finish your thought. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, I wasn't going to say anything. You've covered it pretty good. I was just going to say most definitely, Balian.
Most definitely indeed. All right. Speaking of people who fight with a lot of pressure, or indeed people that at least I'm excited to see, we've got a man who's made a permanent switch now, apparently, from PlayStation over to Xbox. He had success last week in the ESFL, and he's back here to compete on the Xbox side of things. His name is Peyton, and he'll be taking on Trixie.
Oh, man. Okay. We got ranked number 6 Peyton moving on over to Xbox. I mean, this guy is an elite fighter. If you don't know who he is, he fights out of Vegas MMA, 4-2, high pressure striker. All those guys from Vegas MMA are very high on that pressure, unorthodox combinations, and he's very polished in all areas. He's facing 5th ranked Trixie, 4-1. He's representing the BFAP fight camp. He has multiple come from behind victories. It looks like he just locked in. Oh, Cody Garbrandt versus Peter Yan for Trixie. And he has had 3 head kick knockouts. So Trixie is very devastating. Ends fights via knockout. High-level movement and footwork. Skilled in all areas as well. And remember, this is a key factor that we always want to iterate here, Balian. Trixie is dangerous even when he's down. Even when he's losing, he never falters. And he's always there to end your night. You have to be very careful and cautious.
That's true. And he's also level 85, like prestige. Like, how much has he been playing this game, dude? I've never seen anyone that high. Right, Peyton here. He loves the Cody Garbrandt pick. This will work out nicely for him. Like you said, Vegas MMA, one of the best camps in the world, at his back. And Trixie patient and looking to use that double jab here as well. Peyton firing that right hand over the top. This is the number 5 versus number 6 guy in the world on Xbox right now, guys.
Yes, this is the who's who of Xbox. A big moment for both these guys. Somehow that body kick missed for Trixie. Very weird.
Nice slip mid combination right there.
They're staying close to each other right now.
They are indeed. And it started stepping in and out from Peyton here. Not many fakes from either guy, just really leading with the jab. There's a jab fake. Trade the right hand for the right straight, though. Oh, off the block there for Peyton. Oh, tries to pull counter the lead hook, just tickles it though. There's a nice low single shot, takes the back and to the cage as well. Let's see what he can do. Might kick that leg out or drag him back. Yes, he does. In the back sit position. And now we'll probably see a little bit of stalling. Wisely running to the backside as Peyton doesn't want to hang around there.
Definitely does not. And now Peyton underneath. Trixie being patient on top. Maintaining control. Good job. Half guard for Trixie.
Yeah, Peyton giving up that position, did not want to get mounted by Yan here with Trixie. That would be very dangerous. Now going for the far side sit. Maybe not the best idea, and a nice pass over the top by Trixie using that immediate GA to hit side control as well. Nice and easy.
Nice elbow.
Nicely timed on that half guard. Transition up and back to full guard as well. Now Peyton's got another chance to see if Trixie can pass as easy as he did last time. And he does get the cage get up, but half stamina against the cage. If he eats anything here, it's going to cost him.
Good job defending himself there. Now they break apart. Trixie looking to get some offense out.
Tickled that lead leg as well. There's the switch
body kick
to the body. Good work. Lead hook
Trixie's
just
popping
missing.
out some feints.
Trixie is. He's also doing a good job with that pull counter, and Peyton keeps ending these 3 pieces with that lead hook. He's going to have to be careful. 3-2-3 lands. Dips the right hand over the top like a sniper. He's got it backed up here. He's coming forward, swarming. There's the rear uppercut.
Trixie's fighting well, though. He's staying away.
Double jab straight, just tickling the block. Lead overhand. Bouncing off the head. There's that right hand from Peyton sitting and planting on it. Follows up with the left hook as well. There's another left hook. Jab straight. Trixie trying to cover up, use that high block stat of Yan. Good work in the clinch, almost trading here. Right in the fire, Rob.
Yeah, Payton's being the more active fighter here, and it's causing him to do more damage and get a couple more shots through and do damage on that block, and get this round under his belt.
Oh, ducks under the lead hook. Wisely tries to pitch the right hand over the top.
Oh, vicious 1-2 head kick.
And that came right off the back of the head there as well. Wow. Oh, it was level changing.
Man, how did he survive that one, Mr. Bailey? Oh,
I don't know. Some power on Cody. He stepped into it as well. But once he had him backed up against the cage, that was Payton's world right there. Second round.
Here we go.
Oh, I love it.
Shot.
And he runs him straight to the cage again, this time giving back to the single under, back to the double underhooks from the backside position, kicks out the foot again. Let's see if Payton hits that backside. 2 short shots this time, trying to hit the full guard, and that's why he didn't do that last time. Let's see if Trixie can hit that full mount. No, he's going to wrap him up. No, he does, excuse me.
Nice job by Trixie. Again, you can tell he's very well adverse in that move. Gets him to the ground now on top, full mount, with a lot of time on the clock, slowing down that offensive Payton.
Well, I mean, I like the work to drive someone to the cage like that, to sit on the back, because you take away a lot of the chaos in the fight. You know, even if it's just for a brief second, you slow the fight down, and you can make someone stop and think and reset.
Yeah, great job by Trixie. And now Trixie's in control right now. Side control, faking that knee on belly.
Oh, gets the sprawl.
Good job by Payton.
And Payton's been here many times with some of the best grapplers in the world. D-Mart, Z-Hunter.
Oh, yeah.
Rolling around with those guys. Side control doesn't get it. That's a little risky by him. He had a little GA. It will slowly build the longer in your position you're here. If you look at the top of your screen, that GA is just building and building. Oh, wow. Great job by Trixie. I mean, he's been here hundreds of times as well.
Trixie's flicks are on point, Balian, and he is controlling this Vegas MMA stud here, Payton. And Payton has his hands full. He's trying to get that full mount, and he gets it. Good job by Trixie. Now
posturing
on top,
up
Balian.
As well. Mixing up the hooks and the straights. These are hurting him. Rocks him right there as well. Not good. Not good for Payton at all. Trixie's still dominant. Grinding away with that top pressure. Digging those hips in. Payton trying to create a little space. A nice reposture. Double straight. Going for the triple here. Frame that hook though. That's good. It's going to go for 2 shots. 3. No attempt at a transition or a fake. There's no fakes. There's no fakes from Payton right here, Rob. I don't know why he's not using those transitional fakes. We know that he has them. We know he can use them, but he's just trying to straight blast everything, and Trixie's reading them.
Yeah, he's trying to build that GA like you said, and just go for things like right there. And Trixie's just always there with the flick, ready. Now these elbows 4 in a row. Nasty 5. Oh man, Trixie in control.
Gets the half guard there, but he's got to defend. No, it's fine. And these short shots even are doing damage right now for Trixie. I mean, this is ticking that head health.
Oh, most definitely.
Only 30 seconds left in this round.
And it seems like this whole round has been Trixie just on top, just pounding on Payton. And Payton just trying to survive. And more big shots, blood flowing out of the mouth all over the octagon. Oh, man.
Yeah, you're not wrong there. Short shots, and that's it for the second round. I mean, Payton really unable to get anything effective off that round. Wasn't able to get his game plan working at all. And Trixie just showing his full skill set. We don't often see Trixie on the ground. Sometimes we do, but right there, he got that single leg, ran him to the cage, jumped on the back, pulled him down, swept him to top mount, and from there it was the Trixie show in that second round.
Indeed.
Third and final, Rob. Payton's got to pull something out here.
Yeah, Payton's got to defend himself. He's got to not be driven against the cage. He can't have his back taken. You know, Trixie did that twice now, where he took his back and fell on the floor with him. So Payton's got his hands full. Round number 3. Let's see what he does.
There's the right hand tucking underneath. Outside leg kick. We haven't seen hardly any leg kicks tonight, but Trixie's using a couple. And Payton's got him back to the cage again. This is where he got so much success. Nice pull counter straight right. Doesn't land. Dips with the right hand over the top. And then the outside leg kick again. As they trade these right hands.
Oh, again. Bang. Jean-Claude Van Damme style.
Snapping it in. Nice job. That was the clinch attempt, I believe. He got to the outside of it. Looped that right hook around the outside. And there's the double jab stopping him in his tracks. 1-2 head kick. Oh, slipped straight. Peyton desperate. Just desperate to land something. And he's trading with half head health here, Rob, in the pocket. This is not advisable.
Yeah, Peyton's getting drawn into a brawl right now. And with Peter Yan, that's tough. I mean, does have... Oh, right hand lands again. This is wild. Trixie's going in, Balian.
Pull counter there for Trixie. Tries to sit out. The team's not doing it. And, yeah, just too much, enthusiasm for Peyton. Maybe he feels he needs a finish. He's just charging forward. Half head health, gets rocked and caught. And there was only one slip straight needed to sit him down after he ate a couple of counter shots. So now Peyton's been a little bit more careful. Trying to keep the feet a little bit further apart so he can be in range of that pull. Counter slipped, but ate the second shot. Woo. Oh, this is bad for Peyton. You can feel the finish coming, Rob. Oh, there it is. Lead hook to the body, straight right. Teeth.
Hook. Oh, man, Trixie, a little bit of a mistake there, but still beautiful duck. Still in control. He's eating those legs alive. He's just throwing so much damage out in this third round, Balian. Peyton is a little overwhelmed.
He is, and he's in this southpaw stance now because of the amount of damage he took to that left leg. Slip, right hand. Pull counters, nothing there though for Trixie. Fakes the teep, uses jab fake in, but Trixie just plants him with a 1-2 here. That's going to save him though. He's got 1:15, Rob.
1 minute and 8 seconds left to do something crazy, something miraculous, because Trixie right now is grinding Peyton into the dirt. I mean, he's just landing and landing and landing. Let's see what Peyton can do. Head kicks. Good block.
Nice teep up the middle, right hand, left hook. Still stalking him, fakes that left hand, trying to really pitch that left hook over the top rope, but he's not having a lot of success with it.
No, not at all. And it just seems like this round, Trixie is just found his full form, his final form. Big head kick lands, shoves him to the ground.
I mean,
time is running out.
Peyton slipped the strike there and threw that straight left. It was just out of range, and he left himself open for that head kick. Unfortunately, he tries to jump knee, and it will go the distance here, ladies and gentlemen.
What a crazy fight. Wow. And what perk does Peter Yan have? Where it makes your health, the higher your health, the less damage you take. I believe he has that perk. Carved of stone, carved of wood. I'm not sure which one it is, but Trixie coming through with the win there after those 3 rounds. And they were competitive back and forth, and both men certainly had their moments there, but Trixie walks away with the W. And, I don't think Peyton's lost yet on Xbox. And he was looking so good in that fight. He had him against the cage rope. He almost put him out. He pinned him up, let them hands fly, caught him with an uppercut as he level changed, but just couldn't recreate the conditions to get that consistent damage off and secure the win. Yeah, just had a lot of trouble going that third round. Had a good first round, really had a potent offense coming out real quick. Trixie, stifling that, getting that takedown, pushing him against the cage, and then getting his back, and then falling to the ground, slowing Peyton down a little bit. And then that third round, just opening up, mixing in those leg kicks, and just continually tagging him on the head. And Peyton's offense just slowed down. A lot of his punches were on the block of Trixie, and Trixie just really snowballed to get that dub, and very powerful. Once he started bringing those leg kicks in as well, we saw a bit of a change in the pace of Peyton. Forced to fight southpaw. I'm sure he can fight southpaw, but it does change your offensive weapons. Dipping, trying to throw that left hand is now a slip to the outside of a different punch. You're now slipping into the rear hook, which Trixie was doing a good job of throwing as well. And that ground game from Trixie, don't sleep on that. He had a lot of dominant top control in that fight, and he did really well with it. So props to Trixie. Great win, and I'm sure he will be back hungry. What's his record right now, Trixie? That is, let's see. He's now 5-1. 5-1. Not a bad number at all right there. Number 5 in the world, so there's not many people up above him right there. I believe Hey Boys, Blake Tyler, they're both fighting tonight. That's 2 and 3. Southpaw's number 1, and Suave Jamie's the champion. So not many names at all, and they're all on the bill tonight, so we can sit back, watch, enjoy the victory, and watch the rest of the fights here this evening. Now, we've only got 3 more for you guys. We have
The co-main event coming up next. There we got the co-main event. Has Boys taking on Blake Tyler. The winner of that most likely will get a title shot at whoever the champion will be after tonight in Suave Jamie vs Southpaw. So let's move it on. Let's keep the pain coming as we move on to the next fight right here again. Wait, no, excuse me. It's in heavyweight here, Rob. Wow, got a lot of heavyweight fight.
Yeah, I don't get to see this too often. We're in for a treat. All
right. I hope they lock these two in as well. It should be fun. I mean, are we in for a treat? Do you like heavyweight, Rob?
I don't mind heavyweight, honestly, and I think it's fun to watch.
I like heavyweight. Sorry to interrupt there, but
no, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I like heavyweight more in UFC 4 than I did in UFC 3.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. The speeds are a little bit faster. You're not as stuck in the mud. But yeah, Slick Colt 4-1. He's representing the BFAP fight camp. He's unrated right now. He believes he has a good game plan for this fight. High-level grappling, aggressive ground and pound, clean wrestling. But he is going against the 4 Horsemen fight camp, recognized 4-2, ranked 7th in the world. He challenged Suave Jamie for the title in his last fight. He has wins over Unnoticed Legacy and Mangan, world-class stamina management, high-volume striker, and very well-rounded. Here we go. 2 badass fighters about to clash in Ea Sports UFC.
And see what they've got here. Like you said, Slick Colt, not ranked, looking to put on a show, grabs that single collar because he probably anticipates that is coming. If you're against that, John Jones picks nice job digging the single under on the back already. Back sit, we've seen it here tonight. Not even a shot fired yet, Rob. Backside transition, and Slick Colt is all over Recognize right now. I mean, this is what Recognize does to people, and Slick Colt is recognizing him right now.
Yeah, Recognize loves to get that clinch, loves to make it gritty. I remember in his last title fight, you know, he put the champ through a lot of pain, but it was unable to get it, and now he takes the back of Slick Colt. Good job so far by Recognize.
Yeah, I mean, Recognize inviting the ground game. We know he is good there. We'll see how good Slick Colt is now from a defense position. He's doing a lot of... Is he faking that? I mean, I want to know how you fake that. That is good work if you can fake a transition from there. I was not aware that you could. I thought that rear naked choke was coming in, and there you go. Recognize gets the GA, the stamina advantage as well. Slips out there to top mount there. And now posturing up in half guard. Going to use it to pass straight to side control. Going to set up that crucifix. We know he likes it. Denied this time, though. Going to stay out of that, Rob, right?
Yeah, definitely. You do not want to be under Recognize's crucifix with John Jones on top. That would be dangerous.
I mean, yeah, and this is Recognize's path to victory. We know he likes heavyweight. He likes John Jones at heavyweight for that crucifix, that clinch. It's a tough game plan to beat, and now Slick Colt underneath on the bottom of that with 2 minutes still left in this fight. Let's see if he can work his way back to the feet, or maybe set up a sweep. You know, Slick Colt initiated the grappling. Maybe felt like he wanted to stay on top if he could, try to get the double fake full guard momentum sweep into that half guard sweep from that left-hand side, but doesn't get it. Nice job by Recognize reading that, and this time posturing up to break that transition. Going to work the body in the head with that lead hand.
Yeah, I'm surprised Slick Colt's not trying to use that cage to get up. He's just going left, going right.
He wants that sweep, I think, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, Kimura. All right, there's a lot of stamina difference. Let's see how good Slick Colt's sub attack is. It's not bad right now. That's a slow bar, though, for Recognize. I mean, that is just left, right. Change the momentum on it. Left, right again. Good job getting out.
Nice job. Recognize postured up, landing some body shots, chipping away at that body health.
Ooh. Trying to get some damage off now. Make sure he secures this round for himself. Foot on hips, fake momentum sweep. This time getting the full sweep off the fake and gets the sweep. Hey! That's what he was looking for. He had to do hip fake, a right hand side full guard fake, then hit the right hand side full guard momentum to get the left hand side sweep. But yeah, like you said, Rob, 30 seconds left in the round. It's not going to mean much, but a moral victory for him for sure.
Hey, nice head kick at the end there. And interesting fight. Very grapple heavy, obviously, with Cain Velasquez and John Jones. That makes sense. And T4H Recognize is notorious for making these fights very gritty and very sweaty. And we'll see how Slick Colt deals with this in round number 2.
Lots of stamina on both men. That straight right piercing the block. The clinch does come out, though. The uppercut not stopping that clinch attempt.
Oh, they're
Shots
banging
over the top. Gets the denial, though.
Yeah, the late denial. Good job by Slick Cole.
Oh, I mean, that was nice.
Ooh.
That was really nice.
Yeah, it was. And he's defending himself well, Bailey. And look at that. Denies the jump on the back there.
Oh, that's a big lead hand, though. I mean, I wonder if Recognize bailed on that single leg. You know how you can bail on the double leg and end up in the clinch like that? I think he is, Robert. I think he's shooting the single leg, bailing on the animation because he's close enough to get the back and then just walk him into the cage. If that's the case, that's a little sneaky, but that's kind of impressive.
Yeah. Oh, that straight lead hook for Slick Cole is landing very nice right now. His boxing with Cain Velasquez looking good in round number 2 here against John. Oh, good hooks.
I mean, he ate 3 of them on the chin. Good work. He's had a lot of head health gone right there as well. I mean, Velasquez hits hard. There's a single, gets the back. I think he's doing that unless that's
grabbing it.
Unless that's the defense.
He's grabbing the leg though.
I mean, he's doing the single and then I think he's canceling the animation like you can do with the double leg or the single leg. Non-ankle pick. That might be correct though. I mean, maybe Slick Cole is defending. Someone will have to give me some confirmation in the back for that one because that is a very sneaky, cheeky tactic if that's what he's doing right there.
Yeah, there might be a late denial as well. I don't know, but it recognizes just all he's doing is just diving. He just wants to get this fight to the ground, and finally, through grit, he gets it to where he wants it. But this position isn't as dominant as you may think.
Well, we'll see. I mean, we saw a lot of fakes coming out from both fighters in this position, and Recognize did end up getting a denial and a top mount transition. So let's see. Nice, but that's the back sit. You know, he's not out of the woods yet. 140 left in this round. All tries to get the side control, doesn't get it, and now he's in half guard again. Immediately Recognize doing the same thing he did last round. Posture up, immediately cut through that single half guard into side control, but now roll back round using the cage to get up here, and he's got the single under. He's got 1 minute to work here, Rob.
Yeah, Slick Cole doing such a good job defending the onslaught.
Oh,
uppercut right there. Yes, sir. Slick Cole fighting very well. Look. Recognize is just spamming these takedowns over and over again. He's getting popped.
I mean, he's not done a lot of damage. That's definitely for certain. He's had a lot of control time. I'm telling you, he's canceling that animation. That's something we've not seen before. At least I've not seen before. And these T4H guys, they always find these little sneaky, cheeky tactics, you know, that they slip in their game. It really mixes things up, gives you a different look.
Yeah, but that's definitely something that I've never seen before either. But is it winning him the fight? I don't think so.
True. I don't know if it is either. There's definitely a lot of damage coming out from both sides. But, you know, despite getting controlled a lot, he did get some damage off himself there. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough third round here, Rob.
Definitely. And so far, there hasn't been a lot of damage. But if I had to say who has done the most, I would say Slick Cole has been landing some good boxing and defending himself very nicely.
Man, I need someone to confirm with me in the back there if that's what he's doing. If he's shooting this ankle pick and then pressing R there to cancel animation. Big slam though. And a denial on the roll to full guard. This is not good. Double hooks in. We saw a fight get finished from this back flat position. Oh, he's grabbed it, Rob. This is bad right here for Slick Cole. This is the damage you were talking about.
Good job by Slick getting out of that one and back into half guard. A much better position. And all the way to full guard. Good job by Slick Cole.
Posturing up again. Let's see if he cuts to side control. No, not this time. Just a bit of ground and pound to the body. That's it. Digs for the underhook. Denied, though. Snaps down that arm. Brings him back down and working that body. Oh, there's a sweep, though.
Licked on.
Saved by the sweep right there. And here we are. We're back on here as well. Reposturing. It's just been confirmed that he is cancelling that single leg. Okay, just so I'm not commentating that incorrectly. Nice frames right here. Lead hook straight.
Nice deny by Slick Cole. Slick Cole's just, he's beating up Recognize here. He's landing good shots. He's denying when he needs to, and there we go. Crucifix now. Putting Recognize where he likes to put other people.
I mean, this is what Slick wanted at the start of this fight. We saw him trying to initiate the ground and get top control. He didn't really get it, but he's in the third, deep into the third, 2 minutes. But he's got top control. Recognize managing to roll, and now he gets his own second hook in. You know, Recognize is going to defend that back sit, though. I mean, that back flat, he must do. But he gets it. Rob is in this position. And now here comes the ground and pound. He's broken through the block. He's pouring it up. He's going to get the finish. Wow, just like that. Beautiful. Beautiful. You love to see it. So much stamina left in the tank for Slick Colt. That's got to feel good. After a slightly frustrating match, I'm sure. Worked him, postured, and gets the finish. Beautiful.
Oh, that must feel good to have somebody just literally spamming the same thing on you over and over again, to flatten them like a flapjack, like your mom makes you in the morning. Put some syrup, put some butter, and just eat it whole. I mean, geez, what a win for Slick Colt, destroying T4H. Recognized.
I mean, it was good work to get to that position, and the composure, you know, 2 minutes. All right, I need a finish. Let's go out there and get it. Let's get that dominant position. Let's get that back sit. I got a hook here. All right, what am I going to do from here? Can I flatten him? Denies the transition. He gets the flat straight to the posture and puts it on him, man. I mean, there was some gas. Was great. There was gas in the tank there for Kane, enough to get that finish. Oh, man, that was great. What a great victory there for Slick Colt. And Recognize, you know, you got to appreciate the game from Recognize. He mixed it up, both men bringing an MMA fight and some good grappling exchanges. You know, Recognize did exactly the same to him, wasn't able to pour out as much damage. He definitely tried to, but that's how the cookie crumbles in this one, Rob. What a great matchup.
Yeah. Recognize, you know, try to use his game plan, and he got countered hard, and Slick Colt outplayed him. And, you know, did what he did, and Slick Colt now moves to 5-1, representing that BFAP fight camp very well. And he did show he does have high level grappling, because Recognize he'll put you through the pain, the hellhole. He will, you know, your seat will have to be cleaned and sanitized after a match with him. And Slick Colt does what he had to do, you know. Good win.
I don't even know what that means, but okay. Right, before we get to these last two fights, we have our co-main and main event championship fight tonight. But I will say one more time, for those people who may not have heard yet, which, you know, if you haven't, I don't know how you haven't, but coming up, we're going to set the date for the 22nd of November. Coming up, Project Epoch very soon. Shortly, for all of those top competitors in the world, we will be doing 8 weeks of the best fighting each other for the ultimate prize, money. Cold hard cash, that's right. $5 grand in total given away over the course of those 8 weeks. There'll be a 1K Xbox tournament and then 3 fight cards. A champion will be crowned at the start of each tournament, and they will have to defend that belt. If you capture that belt, there's more money in it for you. Showing up and winning will net you cash prizes, and this is just the start for the ESFL moving in to 2021 here. There should be more of this coming at you, and we are happy to bring it to you. Project Epoch, 22nd of November. We will announce the official title as soon as we can. But for now, Project Epoch is all you need to know. Rob, are you excited for that? Are you excited?
I am so excited. I cannot wait. Can you imagine the stakes? Can you imagine the elevation of the athletes? How much more focused and motivated? I mean, they already are, but it's going to be explosive. And I cannot wait for Project Epoch to come to fruition, Balian.
As explosive as a fight that would require seat sanitization afterwards?
Hey, some fights can get extra sweaty, if you know what I mean, if you don't have those high endurance boxers.
You were thinking sweat. I'm thinking, you know, excrement instead. So I'm thinking something else. So I'm glad you meant sweat and not, you know, poop. So that's fine. All right.
Oh my God.
The co-main event is ready to go. We have Hasboys taking on Blake Tyler, Rob.
Oh yeah, Hasboys ranks number 2 in the Xbox circuit. He has wins over Danny, Dino MMA, and Styles. And when we asked what his name meant, he said, "It's obvious. Great wrestling, active submission game, and he's humble." But he's against the 3rd-ranked fighter in the world right now on Xbox, Blake Tyler, undefeated, 3-0. He is representing the Dawns fight camp. So many new fight camps coming on the scene. Love to see it. Alongside with Suave Jamie and DeBeacon. DeBeacon was the champion.
He was
for a while. and he's in the same fight camp, so he's going to be going crazy. He said he wants to put on an exciting fight for the ESFL fight fans out there today. He's going to go patient and blends his pressure with good defense, Balian.
I mean, this will be a top fight. Co-main event for a reason. Number 2 versus number 3 in the world. I think the winner will get a title shot pending who wins in our main event. But this should be highly, highly competitive, this fight right here. So let's see what they're going to get. I like the McGregor versus Volkanovski pick. Blake already working that body with that straight left. Beautiful job. And already utilizing that rear uppercut to the body as well, Rob. Looping that round there.
Yeah, Blake needs to make sure he utilizes that Conor McGregor range and he keeps Volkanovski on the outside, because Hasboys could get in there and cause some damage.
Definitely. If you are the longer fighter as well, you can get to the body a little bit more. You don't have to worry about the uppercut as much. If you're the taller guy, beautiful job. Straight to side control as well. Hasboys on top. Like you said, dominant wrestler. Let's see if he can get a bit of damage off. And Blake's got to remain calm here. You know, a minute into the first round, he's on the back with his back to the mat. But let's see if he can work his way back to it. Hits the sprawl. Let's see what he goes for here. Backside fake from Hasboys, who's going to content to work the body. Herb's ready to step in though, Rob. Look at him.
He looks tense right now, Bailey, and he needs to calm down.
All right, good job. Using that cage. Beautiful, and working the body with those knees wisely. Circling back out again to the center of the octagon.
Yeah, and with Conor McGregor, with that out of the gates perk, this first round, the second round is so dangerous.
Oy.
So Hasboys needs to be careful. Nice body kick lands for Hasboys, though.
There we go. 1, 2, 3. Nice work right there for Blake, putting the pressure on, diving at the legs once again. Jab, lead hook, rear uppercut, lead hook. You don't see that too often. The right hand bouncing though. No, he mistimed the pull counter, and Boys is on top trying to finish this fight out here. The ground and pound is coming.
What a shot. Hasboys is doing so well right now. He's throwing some crispy power shots on McGregor.
Oh, he's still pouring it on.
Oh, he is.
Oh my
adding insult to injury.
I mean, it's supposed to be the other way around against Conor. You know, you expect to take some damage early, but not happening. Hasboy's letting him know. I mean, he tried to get that pull counter off. He just mistimed it, and the kick just cracked him clean right there.
Oh, destructive kick. And now Hasboys is in control in the driver's seat, launching bombs. And yes, Houston, we do have a problem. Conor's getting dominated.
Yeah, he is indeed. Hasboys showing off that wrestling. Blake Tyler's going to try work his way back to the feet like he did last time. He's got the cage right there, Rob. If he can use it right now, I don't know if he can. He got that foot on hips faked. Opposite side, another foot on hip fake. Tries to get the full guard sweep and doesn't get it. Wow. 3 fakes to set up that one momentum transition. And doesn't get it either. Boys is back up, reposturing, landing the ground and pound. Oh, but he gets that. Beautiful.
Beautiful. He ate 3 to make that read right there.
Oh, this is big damage as well. And stamina is low.
He's pounding him, babe.
Good framing to stop that piercing all the way through.
That was some vicious ground and pound by Conor. Wow.
Yeah, swimming under as well. First round. Wow, you got to give it to Hasboys, right?
Oh, yeah. With that head kick, Balian, knocked him down, almost finished the fight twice. Hasboy's in control.
All right, let's see what we get here. He still has that out of the gates perk, so the stamina fairly even. Despite the work rate from both guys, slip straight left, returns to the body he's been looking for, but there's that uppercut. All that body work, Hasboy's already making the adjustment. Nailing that uppercut, and ooh, good job nailing it with the lead hook, double jab, left hand outside of the range for the finishing shot on that. Faster than he thinks. That's a beautiful straight left right there, Rob.
Oh, yeah. Nice stuff by Blake Tyler. Trying to keep his range, good body shots.
And every
Hasboy's
time,
a little frazzled.
yeah, but every time he digs out body, Hasboys is ready with that uppercut, so he has to be careful about going to the well with that. If you throw it at the same time, every combination, you know there's going to be a read made by Hasboys. You can just feel the timing of it. You don't even have to make it, you know, consciously, subconsciously. Your body starts to make the read, knowing, okay, here comes the top combination, and there the body shot will come afterwards. But Hasboy's trying to slow down the pace of the fight, trying to take some of this damage on his block right now. He finds his opening like he did in that first round. It took him 1 minute to get the takedown last round. We'll see if he works for it again. But now he's just waiting forward with the block.
Man.
And he didn't even let his head health reset. Now here comes Blake Tyler trying to turn on the damage. Moving forward. The head health is flashing. He's not going to let up here. Trying to work the block. There's the double leg. Beautiful sprawl though, Rob.
Oh, beautiful sprawl indeed. And this round has been definitely in the favor of Blake Tyler, and he's doing some big damage on the block, landing some nice shots. Has Hasboy on the defensive, and Hasboy looks like he's a little bit startled here.
Man, he's nailing that straight left as well off the block. Hasboy is just walking forward, Rob. He needs to reset and recover, surely.
Yes. He does. He's been landing those lead hooks a lot. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, good job nailing him with the pull counter. Tickling him, the nose is busted on Blake, and now he's starting to slow down a little bit. Hasboy is sensing it, but I can't believe how much he's walking forward. He's not going to have much block left going into the third if he keeps just guarding high. Where's the head movement? He's still in the pocket, Rob. Oh, trying to take advantage of the hand plot roundhouse again off the jab to speed it up. There's the left hand, drops him. Going to dive on top for some ground and pound. Plenty of stamina left in the tank. Can he get it done? Oh, he lets him up.
Smart move to let him up there.
Oh, that's
a 1
whip.
minute 14 seconds, Bay.
Oh, man, this is real bad for Hasboy. Then diving on the takedown. Good job. We don't see enough people hit that sprawl. Blake Tyler wisely getting it. Nice work.
Great job defending that takedown. Hasboy's in trouble in round number 2, trying to come back, but just getting pounded on by these big shots by Blake Tyler, who does still have out of the gates 2 in round number 2, or out of the gates perk 2.
Nice job.
In round number 2.
Getting away from the lead hand. That block though, Rob.
Yeah, it's low.
Oh, the lead hook again. Straight left catches him. He comes back up the top, and oh my God. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. GG, and a good performance right there from Blake, overcoming some adversity. I mean, we had that conversation at the end of the first round. We gave that first round to Hasboy pretty decisively, pretty comfortably. He hurt Blake. He dropped him. He controlled from the top, but the power of Conor McGregor, Rob, just coming through for Blake right there.
Yes, sir. In round number 1, he starched Blake Tyler and had him on the back, almost finished him a couple times. Then in round number 2, Blake Tyler just found his rhythm and just started throwing some nasty combos. And Hasboy was still standing right in the pocket. Yeah. It seemed like he was just eating the shots and trying to do the same that he did in the first round, but was just getting tagged and tagged again, and just so much damage being poured on him by Conor McGregor, who's still so dangerous in round number 2. And what a comeback for Blake Tyler. Big win right there to face a little bit of adversity and to come back. I mean, that shows how good he really is at this game, and he's here to stay, and he's here to get some big fight next, as he is ranked 3rd in the world, now 4-0, Balian.
Yeah, I mean, 4-0 for Blake, like you said. Number 3 just took out the number 2 guy, so you know he's taking that spot and will probably be vying for a title fight next week as well. It says in his scout report, patient, certainly what he was tonight. Didn't get flustered after getting taken down in that first round. Not that we counted him out, but we certainly felt like Hasboy could repeat that performance throughout the rounds and cruise to a victory. But no, not having it. Definitely made easier, like you said, by the fact that, you know, Hasboy has decided to commit to the forward pressure strategy, and he was really just walking into the range of the shots. I think he was trying to slip and catch him with something big, but, you know, I get not wanting to go backwards against a Conor player like Blake Tyler, because then you're in a really bad spot. I mean, ultimately the finish came because he was getting driven backwards towards the cage and picked off at the edge of the range, but he walked into a lot of damage there that definitely helped him set up the finish. So a good work by Blake, and yeah, that's your new contender right there on Xbox, and a beautiful straight left to finish the job as well. Right, everybody, it is time. It has been a wonderful night of fights here at ESFL 95, but once again we have a champion looking to defend their title, and they will do so tonight against the #1 contender, Southpaw. He's had a great matchup. He's had some great fights to get here, and Suave Jamie 5-0, Southpaw also 5-0. It is our main event tonight, and I am excited for this one. I think they are just getting ready. It looks like both fighters are picking in the lightweight division. We are going to go to the fight now and take a look at this wonderful main event that we have for you guys here. Wow, look at this.
Yeah, looks like Suave just picked up Tony Ferguson going in the lightweight division. And Suave, or let me introduce Southpaw first. He is our #1 contender for the Xbox side. He defeated Jamie's teammate, DeBeacon, the ex-champion of the Xbox circuit. DeBeacon earned this shot We don't know why he left the Four Horsemen. He's extremely well-rounded. He loves to look for the finish, and he has a dominant grappling game once he gets it there. But he's facing the current champion, the undefeated 5-0 Suave Jamie. Suave is just part of his name. It's not a camp. He represents the Dons, Bailey. He has wins over M.A. Fro, Papa Lemur, Smog, DeBeacon, and T4H recognized. World-class grappling, world-class striking, and world-class defense. Here we go.
They're getting it on already. This is your championship main event fight for ESFL 95. Last fight of the evening. We're being joined by a wild animal in the background, Rob. I'll let you take this one over for a second.
Yeah, no problem. We got a mirror match here. Suave throwing uppercuts. 1-2 lands for Southpaw. Drops Suave, and he just stands over him, now putting on more pressure. Jab, uppercut, hook lands. He's moving that head pretty nicely, backing up the champion here. Suave going for the takedown, but no, denied. Southpaw takes down the champ again, now in the full guard, landing shots, and stands back up. Boom! Lands a nice lead body kick. All right. And now more pressure.
More pressure indeed. The lead uppercut rocking Suave Jamie, who's back up against the cage one more time. And he's wobbling here. Teetering all over the place. Dives in for the double leg. Pulls guard. Gonna get the sweep to full mount as well. Beautiful work. Just as you said, he's in trouble, Rob. He's in this full mount position. Mounted up now. Gonna ground and pound. Ooh, nice recovery though by Southpaw.
Indeed. The champion showing why he is the current belt holder, able to, drag him to the ground and get this position. It's very cheeky of him to do. And now he's in the seat of the driver. And now he can do what he wants. And now he's alleviated from the pressure of the contender, Southpaw.
Well, Southpaw definitely looking to come out and take it to the champion. Give him no respect in that regard. Make sure he knows he's here to fight and win that belt, but he's getting grappled around right now. There's a back sit position right here for Jamie. There's a little bit of cheeky damage right there, piercing through the block, banging off the head health. And Jamie's done well to hold this top position against, a crafty pick in Tony Ferguson. Obviously, he is Tony, but Tony's top control is nowhere near as good as his bottom. Southpaw successfully grabbing the rubber guard, going to dig for that far hook on the back leg, rolls him over into mount. Let's see if Jamie can get up from here, or if his Southpaw's going to do some damage as he takes that full mount position, fakes the top mount. Nothing doing, and wow, it's back and forth between half guard and full mount right here, Rob.
Yeah, it is. They are canceling each other out here in the jiu-jitsu department. The contender is fighting so well, but the champion is not going away easy. Now the rubber guard for the champ. See what he can do with it, and that's the stack guard for Southpaw.
This is a lot of damage. Trying to get some revenge after being controlled there as well. And this damage from Southpaw will add up, obviously, with Tony Ferguson. Great recovery stat from both of them. So this could be a long fight tonight. We have exactly 30 seconds left in this first round. There's a rear uppercut. Catching him beautifully, knee to the body. Jab straight. There's a teep, but it just misses there as well. Southpaw really putting it on him, Rob, but he catches him again with the right hand. He's coming forward now.
Oh, man.
Just gets outside of that teep one more time.
Good job. The champ is in some trouble early. That head health is taking a big hit already. And we're going to see how the champ responds. But some good. What a way to come out to try to take out the champion, right? Beautiful work from Southpaw.
He did a lot of good work at the start of that round. Obviously, a great takedown there by the champion. Secured the top position. But remember, guys, these guys are both undefeated. They have yet to taste defeat at any point in the ESFL this season. And that you've seen the fights tonight. If you've been around tonight, that is not an easy thing to do. Right now, both men being fully tested. Southpaw really trying to pin him against the cage. And Jamie's got to find a way out of here, Rob.
He definitely does. You can see the champ trying to throw that takedown out there, but Southpaw is very keen to it, staying at range, coming in, coming out, using good footsies, but the champ has him down. Now inside saddle.
Beautiful
trying to rain down a couple elbows, Bay.
Yeah, trying to roll now. Backside position, takes that extra hook in. We've seen a fight finish from here in the co-main event. We know how dangerous this position is. Southpaw wisely giving up that full mount. Maybe he feels a little better here. Nice deny on that posture up, though. That is not easy to do. Beautiful sweep. There's a sweep from there. I know there's a sweep from there in real life, but I didn't know there was one in the game. That was beautiful.
Jeez. Southpaw fighting so well right now. Almost a perfect fight, raining more damage down the champion. Oh, he's hurting him.
Wow, just about. Foot on the hip. Saved himself right there. Southpaw wants it back on the feet, Rob. He wants the damage to come off on Jamie. There's not much block left. Pushing forward with the 1-2 again. Splits the timing with the right hand over the top. Really doing a good job. But he says no.
Nice takedown.
Otsagari trip. Beautiful work to secure
got
that
it.
top position once again there.
And now Suave doing what he's got to do in the full guard. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, folks. Round number 2. This is a 5-minute round. This is a championship fight.
Nice read on the double fake right there by Southpaw, but he gets his own transition denied. Jamie stopping again. He keeps trying to hit that same side out to the right. I mean, against a rubber guard player, I was going to say, against a rubber guard player, sometimes, you know, you see where they go the first time. You assume that's the direction for their rubber guard input right there. Although maybe it's based on hand position. I don't actually know that. Maybe it is. Is it lead hand position? I think maybe it might be. My bad. Like his right hand is on the back of the head, so is the rubber guard always to the right? Is that...
Oh,
that might be right. I think that might be right. Maybe I don't know that. Maybe I've not noticed that much. That's a good tip, though. You've got to watch for the rubber guard side. If you don't know where it is, maybe check where that hand is on the back of the head. Maybe I can get someone to confirm that as well.
For sure.
But reposturing Southpaw wants it back on the feet. Had enough of that ground game right there.
Uh-oh. Suave is getting beat up right now.
Oh, man, he backed straight up. This is bad. Against the cage, dropped by that right hand. Back to his feet, Rob, but this is real bad right here.
It is. Southpaw's all over him. Oh, big takedown.
He just got up, though. I don't understand why he took him down. I mean, he just gave up top position. Yeah, rubber guard is the side of that hand. Okay, that's good to know. I honestly didn't know that. Wow.
I love that.
It's been like 3-4 games.
10 times
I know,
better.
but like the ground game's been the same for so long. How did we not know that? Look at these elbows, though. Damn. From Jamie.
That's how deep Ea Sports UFC is, Balian.
Yeah, that's good. That hand on the head position is very important. Got to keep a notice of that when you're in full guard there.
Another big round for the challenger, Balian. 2 rounds in the books. Can the champion do something different and keep this talented, undefeated savage away from his belt?
We'll have to see, man. I mean, it's been such a back and forth fight. Southpaw doing such a good job on the feet. Got a rock and a drop at the end of that second round. But now we're deep in the third. Both men are going to recover very well with Tony Ferguson. Southpaw preemptively slip him. There's the 1-2. Gets slipped. Now he's coming forward. Ducks under the hook, but this is bad for Suave Jamie. Shoots the double leg sprawl down, step down city, baby, but there's no Darce choke at the end of it. That makes me sad, but okay.
Wow. Southpaw just in control, continually doing great work here. And now he's in half guard, Balian. Now full. Let's see what he does.
Try and work from here. If you ask Jamie, I mean, he's glad to be on his back right here. Going to set up a sweep. Nice deny. Double shots. Gets the half guard. Nice work.
Beautiful.
Deny. Double punch to set up, but a little bit of a GA advantage. Maintain it from the denial and then hits the half guard sweep right there. Now inside saddle. He did some good work from here earlier on in the fight, Rob.
Yeah, nice elbows.
Posturing up here from the back, trying to put it on that block stat. Nice and methodical here with this and takes him to side control. Wise move, re-secure the top position there. Oh, it's a big no-no on the butterfly there, Rob.
Yeah, good deny by the champ. Champ's in control. Looks like he's slowing down this fight a little bit on the ground. Staying very patient. Once again, has that backside.
Re-rolls back in here. And nothing but control from Jamie once he took that top position. But Southpaw's going to try and find his way out. He's trying to hit that rubber guard. Doesn't get it. Again with the double shots. Double fake on the hip. Triple fake on the hip. Four fakes on the hip. And then the sweep. Ooh, lovely.
The long game.
Oh, man, I mean, this is good groundwork from both of them.
This is a very, very even fight here.
It is.
An even round.
This time he does get that rubber guard. Digs straight into it. No fakes to set this one up. Gonna stack him. Denies the stack. That is someone who knows their rubber guard. Ooh, beautiful sweep. Using the go-go plata to sweep there. Well, he didn't sink the choke in, but he used the net foot on neck to sweep through from mission control. Great work.
Oh, man, what a fake to the knee on belly to the crucifix. Now in prime position to land some heavy elbows against that deny. Oh, no.
This is
not
really
good.
bad. Double
challenger.
Deny right here. And this is where
the
Jamie
champ's in
has
control.
done a lot of
Big
work.
elbows.
2 of them. It's only going to take 3 more and he's out. A bit of recovery. There's 1 more. 2 more after that. Now he still needs 3. Got to break through the block with a couple of these, though. And this is bad for Southpaw. He's flashing like a set of traffic lights now. Jamie on the back. Posture up. Denied, though. And he gets his full guard back. But he's going to reposture. Oh, man. This is big damage.
Big shots.
He doesn't have enough stamina, though, to finish it.
Oh, that looked... I thought for a second something bad was really bad was about to happen, but
Oh.
he's able to survive a little bit. Now it's 4 shots. The champ dropping bombs. He wants to keep that belt, Balian.
I mean, I can't believe this. At the end of the second round, you know, you have Suave, Jamie nearly out, Southpaw putting it on him, and then at the end of the third round, the complete opposite. So this fight is going backwards and forwards right now.
It's incredible to watch. The champ takes round number 3, 2-1 in my opinion. And now let's see how the fourth round plays out. The champ doing very well in that previous round.
Touching up. There's a nice body kick right there. Good catch, though, from Jamie. Grabs the single collar, one knee, and inside trip there. Beautiful. There's the up kick, though. Good job.
Eats it.
He has to try here again. He did all that work to set up that one takedown. He was getting a little pinged up by Southpaw in the previous rounds. Nice double leg, though. Beautiful entry as well.
Yes, sir. And it seems like this is where Suave is very comfortable on the ground in his wheelhouse. And Southpaw is really dangerous here. You can tell they're both so good here. But it seems like Suave just has a little advantage.
He did 4 fakes again there, Rob. Jamie making the read this time and posturing up. I mean, that's the mark of a champion, being prepared to take the fight wherever you need to get the victory, and also being able to get the victory in any position. But now Southpaw digs that beautiful underhook. He gets the sweep now. He's got 3.5 minutes to work here for the fourth round.
Yeah, now it's Suave on.
Wow.
Rubber guard being locked in, babe.
He built that GA. There's a nice deny as he tries to hit full guard again. But no, excuse me, it wasn't deny. I think it might have been a fake because now he stacked him and he's putting it on him.
Yeah, nice shots. Oh, he's going to let him stand up. Here we go.
See if Jamie can secure another takedown. 2 so far this round. But Southpaw still managed to find a way back to his feet. Left hook, right hook. 1-2 down the middle. They are just trading here, Rob. It's whoever makes a mistake right now, right?
Yeah, and Suave's really holding down on that takedown defense.
Oh! Lead hook straight. And again with the up kick every time. I can't believe it. Another catch. Oh, there's a flying knee. Rocks him with it. 1-2, teep. But no stamina left to finish it.
What a fight.
What a fight indeed. Bouncing off the block for Jamie. Tries to pull counter. Southpaw out of range. Spinning elbow. Beautiful. But he gets underneath uppercut. There we go. And still indeed.
Wow.
Used the spin and then baited out the duck, really. I mean, that's a good way to set him up for an uppercut. You spin first, goes underneath, and boom, up the middle with the uppercut. That is all she wrote. Still undefeated, undisputed, champion of the ESFL on Xbox. His name is Suave Jamie.
I cannot believe that. I mean, the champ, Suave Jamie, comes in 5-0, dealing with the obviously well-trained, motivated Southpaw. Southpaw put him through hell in those first 2 rounds. And then in the third round, he was able to start getting some of that momentum back, stayed strong on the ground, stayed patient as a champion, faced a little adversity. And then as the championship rounds came through, round number 4, that's where he made his mark and ended the night for the hungry challenger with a beautiful spinning elbow with that uppercut, Balian. Absolutely extraordinary performance from Suave. Now 6-0, looking dominant.
I mean, looking dominant. And I also want to see how these guys look now. I mean, if you're going into those money tournaments, Rob, where there's a potential to win, you know, $5,000 worth of prizes, you're going into those tournaments 6-0. That is some confidence to be carrying with you. You know, maybe thinking, you know, win a bit of money, pay my rent next month, maybe put a little bit away, maybe get one of them new consoles that's knocking about, you know, especially on the Xbox side of things. So, I mean, Jamie's got to feel good with that one. It was a hard-fought, hard-grafted victory. And like we said, the mark of a champion to be able to constantly mix up the pace of the fight. You know, I'm losing on the feet, let me take him down. I'm getting some success on the feet. You know, it was a back-and-forward fight. Southpaw looked great. That's his first loss here in the ESFL as well. Only fought the best as well, that guy. You know, coming out of the Four Horsemen camp, maybe, you know, not as many training partners this time around, but didn't look like he needed it. He still put on a good performance, but just wasn't able to close the show right. I mean, the amount of times he had him hurt, and you think about all those times he tried to dive on him, on the up kick, saved him, you know, it's all well and good, but I mean, there was a couple of times that he could have maybe secured that top position if he had hesitated, avoided the up kick, and then landed. You know, it's the adjustments to those just weren't there in the fight. And Southpaw, he had some great moments on the feet, got some knockdowns, got some rocks, but the champ gets it done with wins over MMA Fro, Papa Lima, Smoke, Dabakan, TH will recognize, and now adding Southpaw to that already stacked resume. I mean, look out for Suave Jamie. He might be a rich man, you know, this time in a couple of weeks from now. A great performance right there. All right. Well, there we go. ESFL 95 is in the books. A great event once again, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. Of course, we appreciate it, and we hope you had a good time this night. We're moving on up, but we're almost at ESFL 100. Can you believe it, Rob? I mean, we started this thing almost 3 years ago now, and ESFL 100 is around the corner. Project Epoch is just around the corner. Set the date. 2 weeks from now should be the start time on a Sunday, hopefully. That's still tentative. That is not 100% confirmed, but we just want to give you guys a date to put in your calendar, the 22nd of November, for that first Epoch event. I've seen the rosters, guys. It is the biggest and best names you would believe. We've only picked the best on Xbox and PlayStation to compete in Project Epoch. So if you don't necessarily care about the money, but who wouldn't? I mean, there's some money on the line. You can guarantee you are going to witness the cheddar cheese. You are going to see the best fighters in the world compete, and they're competing for money, so they're going to show up. It gets serious now, you know. So there we are. But ESFL 95 is a wrap. It's in the books. Your champion still on Xbox, Suave Jamie. Some great PlayStation 4 fights tonight as well. We had Dino showing up in good fashion here. ERCL making his debut tonight with a great victory over the Snake Onza. Getting one back on Zaf here as well. Prime Boxer looking as strong as ever. Great matchup in the co-main event. We've got a new contender there as well in Hasboys, right? He picked that one up, I think.
Yes. No, Hasboy's lost. Hasboy's lost.
Blake Tyler picked that fight up. There
Blake.
we go. I don't remember. It was only 10 minutes ago. Any final words from you there, Rob, to cap this one off?
Oh, I just want to say I hope you guys are excited for the future, because it is going to be extraordinary. And make sure you train hard, ice those thumbs, and stay positive, because the EA Sports UFC community is about to rise to a whole nother level, and I cannot wait.
Yeah, you guys don't even know, except you will.
You don't even get it.
You don't get it. We want to tell you, but we can't. But we will one day. It's soon enough. So thank you, everybody watching on YouTube. Everybody watching here on Twitch as well. Take care. Enjoy Glover versus Mahata. Who you got, Rob, in that main event tonight?
Between who's Glover fighting?
Santos, the Hammer.
I got Santos, the Hammer. I think he's gonna take out even Glover's looking good though.
I think Glover old man's it. Takes him down, arm triangles him in like the third round or something. I don't know. Should be good. Take care, everybody. Have a good night. Enjoy yourselves. We will be back next weekend. And write it in your calendars, the 22nd. Until then, have a good night. Enjoy the fights.